You thought you was gonna do this to me, but we out here. Yes, I got shorts on. Yes, my crack may have been sore when I turned around. Yes, my hands behind towels in the way. Oh, we don't care about none of that shit. We here for one reason only, baby. We here for one reason only. Yes, and yes, I'm steaming in this new shit. This nigga about to hurry up and drop this shit. Shout out to my nigga Arlo with the Arlo. I felt a little crazy that he named it after himself because I felt like that's a little weird. We know your history. We know your history, Arlo. Mr. Butthole Action, we know your history. So for you to name an oil, a growth oil after yourself, I'm a little disturbed by the name, but that's besides the fact. Shit is going in. Listen, my hair ain't really been healthy in a really long time, but my hair, I've been using this shit for like at least 4 or 5 days now. Faithfully every day, I've been steaming in a couple every other day. I'll been steam some in. Shout out to this nigga, man. He got some shit going on. I just don't want to say I got that Arlo in me. I got that Arlo on me. I'm putting that Arlo in me. I don't want that. I got the Arlo on me. I don't want to say that. Yo, what you using? That Arlo. I don't want to say that with your name. It's a little off. But we here now. Where the niggas that was doing the sniggling and giggling and this giggling and sniggling? I seen you. Hey, JVG, we know the history, JVG. Thanks to my hash. You know it on the way. Don't even trip, my geyser. Yay. Shit. Listen. Let me get myself. Got that all on deck. Got that all on deck. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yo, who in the fucking building? What's popping, man? Cito, you already know the vibes. JVG Smitty, my nigga Bean was popping. What's up, Foxy? You already know the vibe. Tony Tombstone, what's up? DJ 41, I see you, my guy. Chris, you know what I'm saying? What's popping? What's popping? What's popping? What's popping? Where the niggas that was sniggling and giggling? Ray Phoenix, what's up, man? Hit my inbox. You know the vibes. We here. Where the niggas that was sniggling and giggling at? Where they at? We here now. Javon Casey, what's popping? Timbo, you already know. Listen, man. There was some peculiar, awkward moments on the page yesterday, all week. I mean, Shark Week. It was a few situations that caught my eye, and I didn't know me. I need to talk about this. We need to talk about this. What are we really doing here? And hold on, let me get rid of some of these side messages I got going on over here. That ain't none of y'all been naive. All right. What we doing here? What we doing? Let me look up Cato. Let me go to Cato's name. He's the one who was doing all the posting and shit. So let's make sure we go to his name. Let's type him up. Okay. Now, it was some tight battles. But first and foremost, I feel like this conversation needs to be had because there's been a lot of shit being said. And I feel like it needs to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? When I seen this, I was a little upset. I'm like, ooh, this is what we doing. I feel like y'all niggas need to keep this nigga name off my fucking channel. Don't talk to me about this nigga no fucking more. Don't talk to me about this man. Don't, Banks, you ducking. Banks, you scared. This is your king. This is your fucking king. Don't bring this nigga around here no more. Don't bring this nigga name up around here no more. Don't talk about him to me no more. This is your king. Where's PJ? Where is fucking Tef? Where the fuck is fucking Drip? Where are you? This is your king. Stop this shit. Put some fucking respect on my name. Like, just don't mention this nigga no more. Don't mention this nigga to me no fucking more. Don't do this shit. Don't do this shit. What is he doing? Like, this is blasphemous. Get this nigga the fuck out of here. Get this nigga the fuck out of here. And y'all niggas be entertained by this shit. This is what I be trying to tell y'all. I've been trying to say this shit to y'all niggas for months now. Y'all niggas is fooled. Y'all see these top angle kill shots that y'all niggas makes you scared. You ducking. I ain't ducking. I was never scared. I was never scared. Oh, the young son of the club. If you think I'm a frog, I ain't never scared. Yo, this nigga. Oh, this nigga. You got me fucked up. Y'all got me fucked up. Get this nigga the fuck out of here. Stop bringing his name up around me. Stop bringing his name up around me, man. Get this nigga the fuck out of here. There's Play-Doh on his ear. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Stop bringing this man around here talking about Banks battle me. And listen, if anybody is getting harassed by this man in their inbox, listen, screenshot this nigga's picture and just send it back to him. And tell him to go sit down. Yo, you gotta battle me. You running, you scared. Just send him a picture of his own fucking collage and then say, go sit down. Just go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. Whew. That felt good to get that off my chest because I don't understand. This has been bothering me. God almighty knows. So to see this tomfoolery, this, I don't know what this is. 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 I don't know what that is. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I think Danny may have a little bit of eczema. You know, we all struggle with skin conditions. Let's not act like, you know what I mean? Let's not act like we ain't out here with psoriasis and all types of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But regardless of that, Danny, take this shit and go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down, Danny. Go sit down. All right, now that that's out the way. Whew, I just had to get that off my chest. I don't understand. It's been bothering me. All right. And you know, I feel like this was a goodie. Okay. All right. This one was a goodie. Shout out to Nate for still being outside. Fuck what they talking about. Shout out to Nate. This one was a goodie. I felt like this one was judged pretty well. Comment, please. Pabone said waiver 1. Uzi said waiver 1. SA waiver 2. Donovan waiver 2. Ellis waiver 2. This was tough. Uzi, you got some to do. You got some explaining to do. Uzi. Oh, brother. All right. Flow waiver 1, connects waiver 2, definition waiver 2, crown waiver 1, directs waiver 1, quality waiver 1. Crown waiver 1. Wait, who do you call that for? Definition and connects waiver 1. I'm sorry, waiver 2. Definition and connections. Crown waiver 2. Crown waiver 2. Flow. And Nate. This nigga Nate. Nate got old pictures. Ain't no fucking way. Crown waiver 1, direct waiver 1. A lot of people was giving. Okay, most people gave Crown the waiver 1. Donovan gave it the waiver 2. Ellis gave Crown the waiver 2. Thomas gave Crown the waiver 1. Boom. I would have to give Crown the waiver 1. Just at that bottom left side of Nate's crown, I would have to give Crown the waiver 2. Now, are we going to speak on the fact that waiver 1 has a little step back? Little baby step back? Maybe. Nate got these prison photos. I give it to Nate. Directs is on point. I don't think they that bad to where we can go crazy in on him. We can go crazy. My fault, Uzi. We can go crazy in on him. I can't say that the direction is that bad. Let me get my headphones in. My fault, Uzi. I can't hear you. Hold on. My bad.
You can hear me?
Yeah, hold on. Got you. All right, I can hear you. Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, what's the question, bro? What?
Hold on. Let me finish giving my review real quick of this battle, real quick. My own opinion on it, real fast, and we can get to you and your as of late shenanigans. The tops are pretty good. Both tops is pretty stern. We're not gonna nitpick. We're not gonna nitpick today. We're gonna keep it a style. We're gonna keep it all the way tall. Flow, I would give Flow the waiver 2, Crown the waiver 2, definition. It's just that the top of Nate's top, but everything else on Nate is fucking there. I guess his sides, his edges lack definition, and the hairline, I guess you can penalize him from that. Okay, I see what's going on. I give definition and waiver 2 based off of the hairline situation, but these sides up top here, those sides up there, I don't know. That's tough. But I give definition and waiver 2. Connections, waiver 1. Flow, I give Flow the waiver. Let me see that top. You do got this point coming up the top right here. That's like a it's a little, you know what I mean, here, but we all know Nate's waves don't wrap around like this. How my man's is wrapping around, Nate's waves don't wrap like that. As I'm seeing, I ain't gonna say we know as if I'm judging a prior photo. It's the one we have right here. I'm gonna give Flow off the crown is looking good for both of them, but the top of his crown flow is a little disturbed. It's a little disturbed, but everything else is wrapped tight. If that makes any sense, everything else is wrapped tight. In comparison to Nick's size, they have that little dip in them. So I mean, you might even want to go definition tie. I'm sorry, flow tie. But I can see I can see if anybody would rather go waiver one or waiver two, depending on what you deem to be. We're keeping the stack here. We're keeping the stack. What you deem to be more, more, detrimental in a situation. But you can go tie, you can go waiver one or waiver two, but I'm gonna go waiver one with flow. What am I missing? Directs. Of course, I would give it to Nate. I feel like his size, he got a little step back, but he can lean towards a little bit. But outside of that, shit, it's a great battle. It's a good battle. Uzi, what you seeing here, Uzi?
Mm. Which one of these crowns is closed better?
Waiver two. Close better. I think waiver two. I think waiver two. That's his texture can only go but so far. That's his curl pattern. You can't fault him for that. But as far as the completion of the inner ring, waiver two got that.
It ain't it. What kind of ring is it?
He got a crown. I mean, he got a beehive.
Nah, bro.
What what you saying? What you saying, Uzi?
That's
you
not it.
going you going off of the flow? You going off of the flow of his crown between Nate's crown and my man's crown? You going off of that's a fact, Cito. That's a fact. That is a fact. Hold on. Let's get the
It ain't
motherfucking
no
pen.
get
Let's
the
get the
pen. Like they want to
motherfucking
count and do
pen.
all this. 360 beehive, you know how it's supposed to look, bruh. That ain't it. Like I respect they vote, but if I'm voting and you got 360 and your shit is isosceles and it's not a circle and it's doing the yeah I mean, I'm gonna hold it against you.
But that's a flow issue, right? That's what I'm saying. That's a flow issue.
Regardless of where you want to put it, it's how you see it. It's an issue. That's we can stop there. We don't gotta go into the to every ingredient.
Right, but is it enough of an issue to give him crown?
It's enough issue for him to lose ground. Yeah, it's balled it out, it's fried out. Like just because you want to give him a pass because it's texture, I don't have to give him a pass. Fuck out of here. Yeah, like everybody don't gotta give you no pass. You started your pattern, you put your crown right there, you live with it. I'm not hating none of that. I'm just
No,
telling
I
y'all,
don't
like,
think you. No, 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 no. We don't think.
like
I don't
they,
think you're hating. I just
they,
think. I just think you a tough judge. That's just what it.
it's
That's how I feel. I feel like you a tough judge. You really
that ain't
you
tough,
really go
man.
you really go into detail about the situation and you know what I mean. And I get it, and you are entitled to say that. But I'm getting my pen out. I'm getting my pen out.
Well, yeah, you can get your pen out, but when it turns to the
Get your
crown,
pen
bro, it's
out.
supposed to be a circle. Like you gotta uphold the standard of the pattern.
All right. Now this is what we do. I'm gonna go here with it. You won't be able to see us momentarily. Now, all right. Boom. Now, all right. I see what you're saying, right? Let's zoom in on this a little bit more. Let's go down. All right. All right. You got we big enough to where we still have definition. We still be able to see things. Now, again, you see Nate's crown. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So you thinking so Nate got that perfect circle that you see in that you want to see in a beehive crown, correct?
That is the general expectation on this web page. I guarantee you.
It's a fact. That's a fact. Okay. What throws it off for me and why I give waiver two the crown for me is this.
And I'll take a dump. Hold tight, everybody.
Hold tight. Don't save. Don't save her. You don't want. Here we go. Now we where we want to be at. All right, let's go up to 175, 160. Even better. All right, that's perfect. All right. What I'm seeing on Nate's crown is this. This is what I'm seeing with Nate's crown. Right. I'm seeing this right here.
Okay. And if you say you feel that's worse, then okay, cool.
I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this area right here on this crown, right? I'm now again. What's this right here? Is this is this is that a continued wave, or is that or does that stop? You feel what I'm saying? But I do see some here, so we ain't gonna call we're gonna call it for what it is. We're gonna call out a wave, but at the same time, you gotta point out where the other waves is going, right? See this wave here? You want to call that a wave? You want to call this a wave? Where they going? This one here? Where's that wave going? You can take away this red mark here. Again, yeah. Where's this wave going? You want to call this one a wave? That's fine. You call this one a wave? That's fine too. But where are they going? You feel what I'm saying?
It's
Where?
like so you like when you say that you're like where the waves going. Okay, when I look on
Yeah.
the other side, he don't have no definition.
You can't see the waves. You
Yeah, I can
can't
see
see
the
the
waves.
waves.
Like if okay,
You
draw a
zoom?
line
Did
from
you
the
zoom in? Did you zoom in?
draw a line from the middle of his crown banks to where you can see the first wave. Like you reaching, it's the same thing.
I'm not reaching. I can see the waves. I can see the
Come
waves.
you cannot
Right
see the
here.
first wave.
Right
Where's
there.
the
Right
rest of
there.
it?
Right
Come
there.
on,
That's a
y'all. Y'all
wave.
gotta stop at 5. You can you gotta stop it. Now go to the top and tell me where the first ring at.
You saying here? There's nothing here. You saying
You
there's
giving
nothing
him
here?
extra
No,
credit.
no.
That's
I'm
all.
asking you. So you saying there's nothing there? There's
I could
nothing
say the
here.
same thing. Yeah, like it's
No,
the
no.
same.
There's nothing there. Okay. All right. All right. I feel what you're saying.
Come on,
I feel what you're
man. Y'all
saying. I feel what you're
wild with
saying. I feel what you're saying. But I feel like I see a ring.
it.
I feel
Okay,
like I
you see
see a
a
ring.
you
You
see a
know what
crooked
though?
ring.
Hey, I feel like I'm seeing something. I can see. I feel like I can, but if you feel like you can't, then I get it. But
Can I
See,
say
that's a problem. You
can,
feeling. Stop feeling, Banks.
can I say something real quick?
yeah, what's going on, Gigi? How's your day going?
It's good.
Better?
No, it's not. You was late, Banks. He's still upset.
Yeah,
You don't
he
want to.
is. Okay.
Listen, I'm not with that energy on here.
That's a fact. We here now. We here now.
No, we here
Let's
now.
get it. Let's get it. Let's get into it.
All right. Count the forks.
Outside of the weight, outside of the crown.
Yes.
Um, I don't see any.
Okay. Now let's go to Nate's and
Do
count the.
you do you see any, Uzi?
Out of the crown shot, I don't see no folks in this crown shot. I see some dents.
Yeah, you definitely have the flow issue. That's what I said. We can argue about that. Let's take his markings off. All right. Nate's crown. I'm seeing two forks in the crown. I'm seeing two forks. I'm seeing one here.
No. Wait.
It's more than two, bro. I don't know what you counting, Banks.
I
I see
said
a
I'm
few.
just saying I'm seeing in the actual in that inner in that
Yeah.
those first two. I'm going from the beginning out,
Okay.
and as I get from the beginning, I see something here. I see something here, and I see something here
Okay.
Okay.
from the rip,
Yeah.
from the rip. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, as I continue to go out more, now I see some stuff way like down here and over
Count.
here, but those are his sides in a sense.
No. But that back one, you got to count that.
Okay. Okay.
That's a crown.
One, two, three. It's about four waves, four waves out. Is that still considered crown area or that's back waves? I mean, it's in the picture. We got to count it, right?
Right.
Supposed to, yeah.
Okay.
Now,
All right.
now the next question, right? You can't penalize them twice. So where you gonna count? You gonna count this against everything?
His
Or
flow,
you gonna?
I feel like
Yeah.
I agree. I agree that his flow is better. His flow is
All right.
better
That's
in the
it. That's
crown
it.
area.
That's it. That's it. We
Okay.
don't gotta keep
Okay.
going.
His flow than
There's another.
my man's.
There's another fork on that right side,
There's a whole lot. There's a whole lot of.
Come on, right here.
right there.
Yeah. I was going kind of toward the side, but
You can't see it on the
you
side.
you can't.
It's
No.
like in the shadow.
Oh, okay. All right, I feel what you're saying. Now, again, I would, and this now we again. This is why I used to judge, and y'all told me I was wrong for this. Y'all told me I was wrong for this. Y'all told me I was wrong for this. I used to judge the crown as a separate entity. Like I would put all the categories together into deciding my crown vote. But I feel like that's what we're doing right now in a sense. We're going off of just off the crown. We're going off of direct. We're going off of connections. We're going off of flow, and we're going off of definition. We're putting all three categories into that crown vote. And I was doing this. I told me, nah, Banks, you got to judge it separate. Which one look better? But you have to go through those.
But if
for the sake of validation, you do. I guess.
Yes.
I do that with all sides. I mean, there's There's only two main categories and connections. That's it. That's
say it again. Say it again.
The only two main categories is crown and connections. That's it. The other categories are add-on categories. Those are categories to where it
helps decide the battle better.
Yes. Thank you for saying that. It helps to decide who won the battle. Mm-hmm. It used to be only three categories. That definition category, that depth.
Yeah, depth.
They used to call it depth.
Mm-hmm. But it's the same thing. People get confused.
So now they added on flow, and they added on directs.
Directs, yes.
Those add-ons are just add-ons. At the end of the day, it's crown and connections. And when you vote for crown, you have to put all of the categories in. When you vote for connections, you put all of the categories in that. The entire categories, how direct it is, everything. You can't. This is how Oozle votes.
Wrong. I'm gonna talk though. Go ahead.
Wrong what? You said wrong what?
He just said wrong. He was about to cut you off. Go ahead.
Okay.
I ain't gonna cut him.
This is how Oozle is voting. He's voting side for side.
That's not how you vote?
I don't vote side for side.
What you voting on?
I vote on connections and crown. I vote on how many forks is in the entire pattern. I don't vote his side against her side, his side against his side, top against top. I vote on the overall, just like Banks is marking these marks right here. I'm doing that. I'm marking marks on the entire four-way. I make my marks. Boom. All right, cool. We're voting on connections right now. I'm on my category. I'm making my marks. Boom. On this person, all right, 2. I'm taking the time out, mark my marks on this person. I'm counting it up now because it's no longer in my mind. If I just leave it up to it what's in my mind and not mark it, I'm going to forget how many forks this person has. He's coarse hair. What you mean? I can't count all them forks and keep it in my mind because I got to count this person. So I'm making my marks. Boom. He got 10 forks. Boom. She got 6. Who wins connections? The person with less forks.
To you.
Boom. Boom. That person wins the connection vote. How many forks are in that crown area? Count the forks. Count the flow of the crown. Count the definition that's going, the waves going into the crown. Now you bringing in all the categories on the crown vote. Count the forks though.
I was told I was wrong for doing that. The crown is separate. The crown is, it is what it is. It's just a separate own entity. But I felt like that was the way to vote. Going off again, I still standing on my crown for waiver 2. I'm still standing on that.
Waiver 2 has this crown all day.
Yeah, I'm giving it the waiver 2. And like how I called it is that's how I feel. That's what I'm standing on. But this was an actual good battle. Nate's taking old pictures. I'm convinced. These are dirties. These are dirties. Because Nate goes from it's like an extreme drastic change. Like you'll see one from Nate and it's a fucking, you like, Nate, what happened? And it's like, and then you come back and he's like, okay, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's the nigga I know.
A lot of people do that.
Can I say one more thing? Because a lot of people will be like, okay, well, so you're voting on the crown twice. You're really not. You already made your marks. The marks are already there in that crown area. It is what it is already. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. So when you comparing the crowns, you already the major marks on the forks that's in that crown picture. That goes against the person. What's the use to have a flawless crown if they got forks in their crown? And just because they got a little circle, it looks better, they win? No. No, 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 no. If you're trying to
But that's
elevate, you
go
have to
ahead.
get forks in the crown. Just because you got a little circle and it looks good, and you got a lightning bolt crown with a bunch of forks off of it, what does that matter? How and my crown looks, every wave flows right into my crown. You know what I'm saying? Not that it does, but let's say a person reaches this level, you're just gonna X out their forks and just say he won crown and that's it, without counting the forks as a total. You get what?
That's connects though.
That's fine. I get that next. But when you were voting on crown, you're telling me just because he got a little swirl on swirl. My bad. Swirl on swirl. Just because you got a little circle like this and it's neat, that gives you the deciding factor. How are we voting?
It's the pattern. All right. So if he got a 360 beehive and it's not even a circle, it's not even a real. It has a huge flow issue at the top. It's undeveloped. It's not cute. It's not what it's supposed to be from the jump.
I don't understand. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand. I'm talking about swirls. I'm talking about swirls.
Because you just talking about Nate pattern.
I'm not talking about Nate pattern. I'm talking
What
about
are these? I got to talk about the two patterns in the battle. So what are we talking about?
all right, let's talk about the two paddles in the battle. Just because he got a neat circle crown, he wins.
Go to waiver. His crown is more developed to me. It is the representation of what the pattern's supposed to be. No, does he got forks? Yeah, but the
So you
crown is
giving it,
developed.
you giving him the vote based off of the flow category alone. That's what you're saying. His shit flow better. I'm going with waiver one. It should.
The better
That's what.
crown. Like
but
just because he
but
don't got
Uzi, when you
it.
break down the categories, for
Did he win
for
connects?
who?
Nate.
No,
Did he win my vote on connects?
no,
Okay.
no. He did not. He did not. He did not.
But
It's the same thing.
well, how do you win crown just because it's a circle? It's circle more.
It's the better crown. It's the better representation of what the crown is supposed to be and to his respective pattern.
I get what Uzi's saying. I get what Uzi's saying.
It's
But
like
we
you saying you
saying
got to
Uzi,
swirl Jeezy and then you don't really got to swirl like you got like
I
none
get
of the
I
ways
get
go into the crown of your swirl, right? They
I
just
get
look like it.
yeah, you got that the comb over the swoop over. But I get what Uzi's saying. But what we saying to you, Uzi, is it's more you have to put more categories into that crown bowl. You can't just go off, well, you know what, flow got it for me. Flow is it. When yes, the flow of it is better. But as far as the connections and even I mean
One connects though.
yeah, but let's hold.
That's
Let's go through
double
the. Let's
jeopardy,
go
bro.
through.
I'm
Let's
not
go through
giving
the.
you crown. I'm
Who you
not
give
giving them crown. It's not a
who you
circle.
who you give definition to
No.
in the crown area, Jeezy?
Hmm?
Who you give definition to in the crown area?
Let it go. The stage just let it out.
I
Jeez,
would
let it
say
out.
high definition in the crown area, the tie.
That's feasible.
I wouldn't say just in the area. They both the same to me because I don't know his name, but I don't see it getting any better. I don't see him fitting any more ways in there.
Not without moving it.
Definition. I feel like for me, I feel like both of them have those areas where in the crown area, whether his may be on that top left. Hold on. Oh my God, I got my pen out here. I feel like in this area here, Like you can say it can be more defined in this area, but also here with Nate, I feel like you could also say that with Nate it can be more defined, even this right here area as well. So I feel like I hear you on the tie for definition. I just wanted to just go through the categories for each one. So connections we give into waiver two, flow you give into waiver one, definition is a tie. They both direct. I feel like it is what it is. Now, which one holds more weight? The connections or the flow and the crown?
G just said that what's the main two G's?
Connection,
Crown.
crown
He
and
said
connect.
Mhm.
Crown and Connect. So it's
But
just a
we
close. It's
but
a
we
close
also go
battle.
off of but we go off of the flow of the crown. Like that's when we vote crown, the first thing we're looking at is the flow of the crown. That's the
Right,
first thing. How does this crown flow?
right.
Right? Okay. So Uzi saying, listen, this is giving me more of that circular, you know what I mean? It's giving me what I want flow wise. That is how a beehive crown is supposed to look, right? Now he has some forks and some things like that in the area, maybe whatever, but in comparison to his flow, his is better. So I'm gonna give him the crown category based off of the flow of his crown. It looks like it looks more like the desired pattern. The desired crown. My man crown is crazy too. We ain't gonna act like it's a blowout. It's a tight fucking race.
Right.
But I feel what Uzi's saying. And niggas don't want to say it, but it's the truth. The first thing we look at when we go for a crown is the flow of the crown. We determine what the fuck it is. Oh, okay, they both got beehives. Whose is looking like? That's the first thing you see. It's like, damn, the flow. That's the first thing you see before you even get into how defined it is, how fucking how many forks each person have in that area. So I get it. But
Yeah,
according to what Jeezy's saying, I get what he's saying too. Like,
Now,
yeah, I
bro,
do too.
now,
he got these areas. We gotta factor in these things. Let's not forget about these things. And I feel like Jeezy goes hard on that because when he's judged, he feels like people aren't doing that. You gotta
Well,
count these. You can't just give me crown and that's it. And say,
yeah.
oh, he got crown. Connections is close. No, count those forks in his crown. You have to.
What?
That goes for the entire pattern.
Because what is it a benefit for me to get my crown flawless? You have to think about that. What is it
There's
a
none.
benefit of me to get
There's
my crown?
none.
There's no benefit for me to get my crown flawless if you're not gonna count them forks in the crown. Okay, well I don't
Right.
need a flawless crown then. I don't need a. That's not elevating the game. That's not making people work harder. That's making people content with a messed up crown and having a good flow and good connection.
I feel
but
you. I feel you on that. Go ahead, Uzi.
but this man does not have a 360 beehive circle crown. It's not in terms of brushwork. It's not it. I don't know why. I get it, y'all saying, "Oh, it look nice." I can see I can kind of feel a
It
connection.
looked good. It looked good, Uzi. It
Uzo,
looked good.
just because
But
it looks
that's
like
not a circle, bruh.
just because it
It's
looks
not a it's not a perfect circle, but it's circle.
that's
We've
petty.
seen some crowns, some beehives. We've seen
Is it a
some.
better circle than Nate's?
That's
Nah,
petty.
nah,
That's
nah,
petty. That's
nah.
petty. That's petty. That's
That's
petty.
not petty. Geez, that's a
It's
flow
not
category.
petty, bro. Look
That's a
at it.
flow category. It
Okay,
goes flow as well as Nate's.
but
Yeah.
what's more connections? Hold
Hold on.
Hold on, you breaking up.
Go ahead, Geez. It's Uzi got daycare in the background.
What's more important?
What's more important in the
Yes.
crown vote?
What's more important?
To
Connect.
me,
No.
go ahead.
Period. What's more important?
Crown and connections.
Exactly my point. So just because it flows better doesn't mean that it's better. If you got
No,
a
but
works,
we
just let me get my point across real quick.
I got you.
Let's just say his crown is a perfect circle, right? Just super perfect. But he got a bunch of forks in his crown, just straight. It's crazy forks, but it's a circle. It's like crazy circle. It's just perfect. You still gonna give him the crown vote?
You talking to me?
I'm talking about any of you, to both of you.
That's a good point.
Uzo, you on
That's
mute.
That's a good point.
Uzo,
You on mute. I got you.
Okay.
He gotta unmute me. It depends on the opponent. Like it depends on the opponent on the screen in the other four-way. It's not me.
Hey, I want the people in the comments to answer that question too. GC,
It
say it
truly
again.
depends on the opponent.
If a person
GC.
has a perfect, it's like a circle. It's like one of them. Uh, who got a good circle? Simeon. Simeon,
Hmm.
good circle. His inner ring, nice. But let's say he got a bunch of forks coming off of that crown. He is
So
crazy.
the inner ring itself looks
Is
fucking it's perfect.
yes,
But the outer area of the crown area is forked up.
is forked up. I'm talking about forked up.
And normally when you have a really crazy forked up area, it does tie in the flow. It does. You know, I, people always say if you win flow, if you win connection, you win flow. That's not always true. But if you have an area that's forked up, I mean, it's just crazy. It's
Right.
obviously you have to look at that. Now, if you have one fork on the right side and the flow is still good, now that's a different situation. But when you have multiple forks in one area, that's a flow. You're going to have a flow issue.
Now
You
let's take
have to have
a
a
look
flow issue.
at crown. Now let's take a look at Nate's crown. Look, look, look at the flow issue there on the markings. Look at the
Mm-hmm.
flow issue. Those are flow issues, regardless if them forks or not. Those are flow issues. Look at the markings on waiver two. There is none.
Well, we didn't because we didn't
But
mark it because we didn't mark it. But if you look here, this goes up. Well, let me not make. I'm gonna just circle it. If if you look here, this is a flow issue. That's a flow issue right there. I see that. Um, I mean, I feel like if that just came around a little bit better, which is not crazy detrimental like that, but it is it throws it off enough. You know what I'm saying? It throws it off enough to not be able to get that full. You know what I'm saying? That's a bad circle, but you get what I'm saying. It kind of goes. It kind of goes.
it's
You know what I'm
better.
saying? It kind of go like that. I'm gonna use my green one to
But
represent. It
you could
kind of it kind of goes like that. You know what I mean? You're not getting that how that red one is. You know what I mean? I'm gonna use purple, I guess. How you getting this right here?
right.
You know what I'm saying? You want that. You want that. But that it goes up there a little bit. And then outside of the crown, he does have a little issue um in this area as well. You know what I'm saying? Right there is a little off, and that's just judging it fairly. Because if we're gonna do that, if we're gonna do that to Nate, we got to make sure we do it
Right.
to him as well. So if we're
Right.
gonna go off of outside of the crown, if we're gonna judge Nate for these areas and and these areas right here, and then down here and all that, we got to make sure we do the same thing for both people. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on it. I mean, I feel what you're saying, uh, Uzi. I do, I really do. But I'm still standing on my vote for
Yeah, that's
waiver
your vote.
two.
It's your vote to cast. You know what I'm saying? Like, as
Yeah.
long as you can justify it and it's not out of this world, okay. I mean,
Can I add one more thing?
Yes, sir.
The way Uzo votes is wrong. No. I'm gonna give my reasoning why I say this. Is because
okay.
he votes side to side. He votes shot for shot, side for side, top for top. And that is wrong. That is not how you vote. You vote in type. This is a whole collage that somebody's
Hmm.
making.
It's
You're
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
No, it's not. It's not because
not,
if somebody got six forks on one side and
you
you only
you're
counting
not
that left side to left side, no, that six forks is for the entire pattern.
right.
You can't
It's
say
not.
because the other, huh? What you say?
Uzo, you vote side to side. If a person
No,
has
I don't, bruh. That's
you
just a post.
pull it
Like,
up,
oh,
baby.
that's just a
That's
post.
just a.
Nobody ever seen me vote. Like, stop it. Y'all
Pull
see the
it up.
post
Pull it up. He posted it on the page.
I seen it. You did have an L, and
because it was an L. Like, it was true.
He vote side to side. And
When
that's how
somebody got a flawless pick, it's a flawless pick, bro. Like, get a man his
Mhm.
credit.
No, that's not what we doing. That's not what we doing
You can
here.
count. You can count whatever you want to count, bruh. If a waiver got three flawless picks and you got forks and three picks, whether if I count them or not, which I'm gonna count them regardless. After I count them, you still gonna lose. Like I said, a flawless pick. Or they got a fork on their hairline. Okay, he done progressed his pattern all the way to a fork on the hairline. His pattern is more developed.
This is
Whatever you want to, how you want to call it.
first. Let's look at the laughing emojis. Uzi, stop it. Okay,
Delete this.
stop
Let
it.
everybody disregard that.
Stop it. Stop it. Now,
All right, we gonna keep all emotion out of it, right? We just gonna go point for point. That way the comments don't go dumb.
we're not even gonna judge this battle yet because I want to look at one. I want to look at another one
This is
before
what
we
we
get to
wait
this
for.
one. I know it, but I got one more I want to talk about before we
I'm
get
just
here.
playing.
And
I'm just playing.
this is Jesus just talking about you voting for side to side. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
a joke. That's a joke. I feel like that's a joke.
if you see if waiver two you see here, let me not speak on it, but we'll talk about it later.
Yeah,
But
we come.
you have to judge. I understand if you're not judging side to side, cool. But if you are, if any of you are, not just saying Uzi is, if any of you are judging side for side, you are judging wrong.
Yeah,
You
I
are
never
definitely
said.
judging wrong. You definitely judging
I
wrong. You
always
judging
said
wrong.
I counted them. Like they was just hot. Like I said, I counted them. What y'all want me to do?
Uzo, really counting them? Let's be real.
Yes, bruh. Count. We can count them right now. Let me count in front of you. I'm
No, no.
telling you, Jeezy.
Where's your markings to prove that you counted it?
I don't need to drop a Photoshop and edit to. I know how to count. They don't got that many forks. They don't
show
even have that many
the
forks.
proof. Show the proof that you judged it properly.
That's not a requirement. See what I'm saying? People want to tell you what to do. Like that's not a requirement. Just let it. Like Jeezy can say, okay, all these other cats they count, but they don't count. Like you can't say that to the community because now you misguiding them and they believe in it. They like
Man,
Jeezy
I
said it
mean,
is holy grail. Like
Uzo,
they like Jeezy got the likeness, bro. You can't say you just can't say it, bro. You like they gonna listen to you.
Uzo. So you telling me
I can
that
say it, they won't care, but you say it, man, they gonna take it to the grave.
Uzo, you remember every fork
Now, Uzi, they listen to you.
pattern.
Uzi, they're listening to you, bro. They're listening to you.
In these four ways, when it's two elite waivers, when you count, what you counting to? GV 6, 7? Like, why can't you remember? You can see them. It's not that many.
Yeah, but when I go and count, like when I
That's
count,
you.
when I go and
That's
count
you.
the other person's pattern, I forget because I'm sitting here
That's
focused on this. I'm not
that's
really.
you. That's you though. That's you, bro. It's not everybody. I understand you saying
I
that.
I agree with what you're saying. That's me, but I don't know. The people want proof. Don't nobody want to hear you say,
I'm
especially
giving them proof right
if
now.
you're voting wrong, especially if you're accused of voting, always voting like a way, and then you tell the community, I don't need to explain my vote. I don't need to explain my
You
vote.
don't. You don't.
Now it gets kind of like, bruh, come on. I'm 360 Jeezy, and even I explain my vote.
So I got to claim my vote because you explain it.
Yeah. If I
It's just
explain my
it's
vote,
multiple reasons
who are
why you should
you?
sometimes because
Yeah,
and
I get
some people you
Who
can
are you
help
ever
you
do?
helping them out. You giving them tips and information that they need to work on. You understand what
I
I'm saying?
get
So
it. I get it. Like I understand. Okay, the right thing to do is to appease everybody and be a great ambassador to the community.
no.
I understand that.
You being
I'm
helpful. You
not
being
doing that.
helpful. If you being helpful, if I lose connects and I feel like I won connects, I want to know like yo, what did you see? Like
If a
help me.
waiver, yeah, if a waiver asks for help, like truly asks for help, and they come up with a perfect approach, I'm never gonna say nothing crazy. But if they come
Yeah.
sideways, I'm probably gonna be like, tell you some crazy stuff. Here's what it is.
Yeah.
This ain't nothing new.
All right, check this out.
Seeing somebody say,
Again.
Uzo, where the forks? Man, I don't gotta explain myself.
You don't you don't
Right?
always you might not want
Nigga
to be in
said,
the mood.
when you talk to Uzi, check your energy. Make sure you do a temperature check, check your pulse before you approach Uzi about something.
Especially like
It
bruh,
can go left. But I wanna move on to this battle right here.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, see this right here. This is one of Jeezy minions.
Who?
Tony.
No. Nobody told me to talk about this one.
Oh no, this still Jeezy minion though. This is his work.
Shannon, out of anybody, would be my minion.
Who?
Shannon, out of anybody, would be my.
This is my life.
What's up? What's up, man?
This is my life.
What we doing, John?
See, I asked for this a long time ago.
Uzi, you hard of seeing, bro? Are you hard of seeing? All right, so I'm
Not
just
at
gonna start
all.
off here. It took me a while to find this one, but if we're
Not
gonna
at all.
zoom in, if we're gonna zoom into the crown, we're gonna zoom into the crown. Okay, this top part right here is nice. I'll give you that. It's round. Okay, but you
Your
lacking
boy's paid out
definition.
here today. Ay,
You
ay,
are
ay.
lacking definition right here. So it's not a complete circle like you're trying to say it is. It's a
I
complete
didn't say
beehive.
that. I said it's better.
Okay,
That's a
okay,
fact.
I bet. So let's look over here. You have this discrepancy in the flow, but it's still connected. It still wraps around. Yes, it spikes up, but it's still connected.
I
But then
agree.
at the same time, if we're gonna go to the bottom part of this crown,
Go
I
to the
mean,
top.
all right. So when we judging crown, how far out from the crown are we judging? I'd say like 2, 3 waves. So
Depending on
now,
the
now,
They
now you're
both.
looking away how this wave
depending on the
flows
curl
around.
pattern. Depending
Yeah,
on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
depending
curl
on
exactly,
time.
pattern.
exactly. Tight curls like this, 2, 3 waves.
Go.
That's being generous even. But
Yeah, it is. I would say 3 to 4. I get it.
Yeah.
but then we wrapping around right here, and then what?
They keep going.
This is a
Nah.
wave. That's a wave.
It's a S curl. You see the curl go from the bottom of the top blue line to the like right around that same area?
I'll show you what S curl. This is an S
Mhm.
curl.
Oh my god. Bro, y'all gotta stop this, man.
No, no, I'm not even capping. This is S curl. You could definitely see that. That's very
Uzo,
well defined.
Uzo, why do we gotta stop being real? Like,
Nice. Like y'all
Right,
be
right.
extra nice with these
I don't,
No,
patterns and
no,
y'all
I'm not
be
being nice because now you're looking at this wave right here. This wave stops right there. It don't even wrap around. So like when
Yeah.
you're judging with the completeness of the actual crown itself, waver 2 is more complete. It's more connected. And we're only judging the first 2, 3 waves. I'm not even talking about all the other plethora of forks that are on the back waves that you can clearly see. Because
You didn't even go through all
I
the
said,
cats. Because according to Jeezy, you gotta go through all the cats on the crown.
okay, okay. Connections. Who you got on connections on crown?
He lost connects.
Okay.
All right,
Flow.
wait, 2.
Flow.
Wait 1.
Okay. Now when you're coming down the flow, it's not just because you brushing the hair in the direction that it's supposed to go in. Flow also goes into connection. So if you have forks is a flow issue, is it not?
We already had this conversation, bro. You can
Sometimes.
have
I
I would
know,
say
forks.
I know,
sometimes.
but I'm
I would
zooming in
say
on a different
sometimes.
level than what y'all
You
did.
can have
Yeah.
forks and win flow, bro. Y'all keep doing this to people.
Not at all, because then even if we're looking at the way how the waves wrap around, it keeps on going on, right? I'm just continuing this line. Following the S curl, I'll go through this imaginary S curl you see right here. It picks back up right here. And then what? That flow is off. That is not a circle. Now the waves, I mean, like the actual hair, yes, is getting brushed outside, being brushed away from the crown. So yes, you have
No, no.
the hair is flowing the way how a beehive is supposed to flow, but the actual waves itself is not a circle the way how you trying to make it seem
It's
like it
a
is.
better circle, bro. You violent.
No, no, I'm definitely not wilding because
You
it's
tell me I'm hard of hearing? Are you serious? This dude crown is balded out like the Mars, bro. Go over there and look.
yeah, yeah,
Stop it.
it's brighter. It's
It's
brighter light.
balded out. It's undefined from the middle to the first wave. It's long distance. It don't even match his texture. Like it's a long distance from the middle of his crown to the first ring. Y'all giving him a pass.
Waver one don't even got a ring, a complete
Bro,
ring.
it's a
He,
better
he, he has 75% of
crown.
a
They
ring from
both
the
have
first ring coming
equal,
outside
like
the crown.
equal. They both got equal issues. We could argue both ways. We could all
Okay,
be
so
right.
that's a tie then. That's a tie. That's not Waver one wins
We can
crown.
agree to disagree. If it's your vote, you're gonna give it to. You have the right to give it to who you feel won. That's not an issue.
John,
Like
did you
I'm
hear
not.
the conversation that we was having? Did you hear the entire conversation before you hopped in?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Because we said that we was some of these points that you making we had spoke about, and
I gotta reiterate though. I gotta reiterate.
okay. You see, you got the screen, bro. You got the screen,
Hey,
bro.
hey,
You got the
hey.
screen. It's on
I
you.
had to
It's
jump. I
on
had to
you
jump
right
on.
now. It's on you right
Yeah, I
now.
already know. I
You know what
already
I'm
know.
saying? It's on you. You know what I mean? Hey, you welcome here anytime. You know what I mean? Salute. But
Oh,
listen, I definitely
yeah.
I definitely hear what you're saying too as well. But if you see how we judge, we majority of us give crown to Waver too. But what Uzi saying is, and I get with him too, and I also feel like Nate's crown flows a little bit better, flows better than his overall. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it's that dip on the top that throws me off a little bit. And then to outside of the crown, that third wave out, it's a little, it also shoots out a little bit too. But for me, you know what I'm saying? And I get what both of y'all are saying now. And we also said you could possibly call it a tie if you really want to get technical. You could go with a tie. You could go, this person got this issues. This person got a flow issue. He got connects issue. So boom, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It could be a tie. Both crowns look good, but they both. Let's just call it a tie. But the way Uzi's judging it is based off of what we all look at first. You as a waiver, first thing you see when you look at a crown is the flow. Let me see how this is supposed to be a beehive. Let me see how. Okay, wait, his own flow.
Yeah,
now let's get into the categories. Go ahead.
Yeah, but it didn't even seem like he jumped into the categories, and that was like the big thing, because I mean, like when we're looking at the crown shot too, and we're looking at the overall crown shot, wherever two wins that by a landslide. There's no debate in that when it comes to like connections going outside of the crown, like the back, because there's not a back wave shot.
We ain't even discussed
that. You have to take that into consideration when you're doing your crown vote. You can't just look like, oh, it's more circular right here, it's more circular right there, where everyone gets that off top. And then on top of that, wherever two's crown is more zoomed in, so obviously that bald spot is going to look a little bit bigger.
That's his fault. Ain't my fault.
I know, but you have to take that into consideration when you're making a vote.
No, I'm not.
Not everybody's camera is going to be the same distance away from their head.
Nah, bro. If you mess up, your team let you slide out like that.
Mess up.
You said those were issues. You said those were issues with his crown shot. It's blown out or whatever.
No,
that if your team let you outside like that,
it's slightly more zoomed in. It's not that
okay. They let him do it.
It's not that they let him do it further away. It's because you have the lack of knowledge knowing that the crown shot is obviously more zoomed in.
I'm not here to give him a pass on that. That's not my responsibility.
I definitely feel like I feel like yes, I agree. But you also should consider that when people judging, they looking at that, and we all know how a four-way presentation is not a category, but it's important. So when you do submit these four ways, that's something. That's those little things that was experience you learn over time. If your crown is a little, you don't have that true inner ring, whether it be a lack of definition or your actual curl type, because you just physically can't just do it. You have to zoom out a little bit. You have to zoom out a little bit. Like that's just how it is.
It's in his best interest. It's in his best interest.
That's a fact. But Jai, you're right. Should judges take it into consideration? Oh, yeah. You know what? He's running a little zoomed in a little bit.
Yeah, for directs.
Yes, I get it.
That's not a major category. That's not like impacting his actual complete pattern.
No, not at all. But just people in the comments who want to battle or thinking about battling, take note to that. When you four-way presentation is fucking, it's the real thing.
That's true.
You know what I mean? It's the real things. How you present your four ways, the order you put them in. Some people prefer crown, top, right, left, or whatever. Some people put them in certain ways because they say it flows better when you look at it. But that's just some stuff that comes with experience, and also having a team, having guys around you who've been around and can say, "Yo, bro, you may want to zoom out on that crown a little bit more, and reorganize your pictures. Put your crown up top, put your right side on the bottom. Shit like that."
Okay, one more thing, because I know you was about to move on to the next battle.
No, you good, bro. No, you good, bro. You good. I got time today.
Yeah, and this is a good battle too, and that's what kind of like elevates voting and judging overall. But so like, how do you consider like the way how the waves are flowing, like further away from the crown, like around the back waves, the side here on both sides too. On both sides is very well defined and flowing.
I gave him connects off the rip. Like we didn't even have to do all that. I gave him connects off the rip. I can see that.
Okay. But then
everybody can see that.
But then flow too. Like the back wave.
Not giving him flow with his crown like that, bro. I don't like the way it look. I can say that. It's not well defined. It's not the best of the best. None of that.
So you vote based on the best of the best, not compared to the opponent.
I'm voting him against the pattern that he's desiring and trying to attain. Like he trying to do a 360 beehive. This is a fact.
Both of them are, right?
He gonna have to shift his crown if he trying to get it to where he want to be. Like, can he get all his connects and perfect it out? He can get very far like that, right? But when he run into one of the ones, he gonna lose, and it's gonna be because of this crown. See, that's a fact. And nobody ain't gonna want to tell them, right? Because y'all gonna let them ride it all the way out
Let me
without
ask y'all
telling
a
them.
question. Let me ask y'all a question.
No.
Let
See,
me ask y'all a question.
and that's another thing too is I'm not gonna judge somebody's pattern based on them being flawless. I'm judging the pattern based on the person that's next to them. So like, you know, obviously you see like the top of his crown, but then I'm also seeing the whole bottom half of Waiver One's crown too.
Yeah, you can do that. That's your vote. Just your vote. That's what I'm saying. Like it's your vote, and then whatever you tell me, I'm gonna go with it. Like if
Yeah, but
unless it ain't there.
I feel like the votes are a little bit too subjective instead of actually comparing, you know, scrap for scrap. It's too objective. It's yeah. It's
If
way
you
too
compare scrap for
objective.
scrap, it's a tight battle. In all tight battles, both voters can be right and be opposite and agree to disagree, and they can justify it. It's normal.
But Waiver 2 actually won this battle. So it's
Yeah,
not
he
like
won. He came
it
back
was
and
a
he won.
total, it wasn't a robbery. We're just talking about
Yeah,
Uzi's vote in this one here and why he chose to go that route.
Oh, I already know because he was the first one to vote on every single battle, and that's gonna be another thing too. Is
he had
that
time that day. He had
if
time.
you're gonna be all right, so that's another thing too. Is if you're not gonna really take a time to actually look into the battles, you have to understand that your vote influences
That's
every
not
other vote
true.
after
See,
that.
that's an assumption. Like
No,
that's
it's
an
not an assumption.
assumption.
I've seen
Y'all
it
can
over and
say
over again.
anybody can say that they wasn't there.
I see that
You
time.
can't say that out loud.
Say
You
what?
can't say, "Oh, you didn't take no time."
I've seen
Like,
people I've seen people take my vote and do the exact same thing, and I was like, man, I was a little off on that one. I was a little off. You went right there. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people do.
that's normal. Yeah, that's normal.
I've seen people do this.
That's a fact.
People do it. So you vote first, and your vote is off. And if people don't feel like voting, they're gonna look at your vote and just copy paste. Boom, get it out the way.
But that's not on me. That's not on me or the person that voted first. I love voting first. That way, nobody can say nothing. They can't say, "Oh, Uzi stuck this or done this or done that." All they can do is argue with me, right? They can say they feel this way about it. That's fine.
That's because you voting side by side, side for side.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Hey, but yeah, this was definitely
we can move on.
Waiver 2 definitely took the battle, but it's good to have these conversations, y'all. You can stay. You know what I mean? You can stay. You can stay.
Cool.
We gonna go here.
With a run, man. I know y'all see me sweating.
That was my next question. I said, did he just wash, or is it hot?
Yeah, he is running like a mother.
He's sweating. He's sweating.
Little workout. Yeah.
All right, now I want to talk about this battle right here. Nobody mentioned this one, but I just wanted to just go through it and just get everybody's opinion on it. About this battle. Tony lost this battle. What I'm seeing, I just want to know y'all opinion. How y'all think he lost this battle? What is the deciding factor on this battle? In y'all opinion?
The two top photos.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fact. Like you don't even gotta like. It's apparent.
For directs, I'd say I like Waver's 1 directs better than Waiver 2's because I can see more of the side of Waiver. You know, I can see more of like the actual sides.
Yeah, you could say he cut out the bottom of everything below his earlobe. You can say he tried to cut out the picture.
But that's like taper area and lineup area, and like if you're looking
maybe I'm zooming in too far. Hold on.
Oh, it's Banks.
Man,
get out of here, Banks.
Maybe it's I just wanted to make sure it wasn't me. I didn't want to cheat the man.
All right, so okay,
maybe he did have it in there. I don't know. But yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I said the top shot though was the deciding factor.
Deciding factor as far as what?
You saw how fast that was?
The flow and the connect. Because right side, I'd say is. And I say crown shot too.
What are they going to trick or treat?
Crown shot? You giving Tony? You giving Waiver 1 crown?
You did on one of them?
Yep.
The definition on the top. The definition issue on the top of the crown. I can see that.
Zoom in.
Go ahead, G's.
So when y'all voting, y'all look at it overall and you say, "Ooh, that top shot is dope. He won." No. This is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
That's not what's happening.
Instead of counting the forks, immediately what I go with, I go by counting the forks. Forget what your wave's looking like. I gotta vote connections first. I'm going in and I'm counting in forks. Why are we amazed at a top shot? I'm not a flawless side doesn't impress me.
It should.
One flaw impress me.
It
Everybody
should.
flawless side, you could get a flawless side easy. That's not hard work.
Okay.
But the overall great pattern, that's more harder than anything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and count them forks. And that's what a lot of y'all are amazed at his top. And I'm not going against Shannon like that.
No. Shannon battle. He had 6 battles this week. The fuck, we gotta talk about him. The hell, he's in 3 of the battles we talking about. The fuck,
right,
6 times. We're not attacking Shannon. He was outside this week. This nigga was definitely outside.
I don't want to sit here and act like I'm attacking Shannon. Shannon got a dope pattern.
Yeah.
All in is count the forks. Like, don't be so quick to be like, ooh, the top, ooh, the crown, ooh, or whatever side. Count them forks. Like, why are we not going in right now counting the forks? Why are we saying, what is the deciding factor right now of these two? No, there is no deciding factor. The deciding factor is them forks.
Let's go through the categories.
His forks in the 2 top photos.
Crown.
Crown I give to Waiver 1.
Yeah, just say it, man. I like this because now Jade can just get over it.
All right, we're going Crown Waiver 1. Definition.
Waiver 1.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
I'm going Waiver 2.
Wait.
I'm going Waiver 2.
Wait.
Just because of the sides.
No.
I feel like Tony's sides are more defined.
Uzo, explain.
Explain what? What's the issue?
You just gave your
definition.
Yeah, explain.
Waiver 1 has definition throughout the whole joint.
Let me look at
Waiver 2 is lacking some definition in the crown area. I can say that out loud, and you would have to agree.
You saying Shannon's right side is defined?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
yes.
I
can say I can knock it down a little bit.
You gotta kind of weigh out which one you feel as though is
nothing is worse than Tony's crown definition.
Okay.
Nothing is worse. That's the bigger issue in this whole collage. The huge issue.
On that right side, please.
Say what?
Can you zoom in on Shannon's right side, please?
What's like? What, he should have soft brushed it or something? Like,
no, look at the edges. I just need you to look at the edges. What is defined about that?
I see a wave.
Oh, like on the corner of the temple?
I mean, good God.
Like,
the last 2 waves, pretty much.
No, make Jeezy say it because he got us guessing.
No, I don't have you guessing. The whole taper area is undefined. It's mangled. It's undefined.
What about behind Tony's right ear?
It ain't roped up.
Yeah.
It looked like he just came out the rag. He should like soft brushed it, in my opinion. I can't really tell. I just go with what I see. I see a wave, what looks like another wave, what looks like another wave. They just look unbrushed, like they look smushed and out the rag.
I swear if I had this.
Shannon said what he wants to do. Shannon said what he wants to do. It's not full like it was 2 years ago. Nigga, help me. Get that Arlo, bro. Get that Arlo.
Y'all overlooking this?
I'm not overlooking it. It's just not as bad as Tony's crown. That's it. I can say that. What's wrong with me saying that? It's not as bad as Tony's crown. If you want to say Tony's crown is not not worse, you can do that.
It's not defined as we would like it, but I do agree with Uzi. It's not now. Tony's crown area is
right.
It's different. It's different. It's different. It's just
Tony
the top. It's just the top. Tony took a bad picture. I think that's
we could say that. They let him come outside again.
Tony took a bad picture. I ain't gonna say that area he could have took a couple more. Maybe that's the best one he had on him, or whatever the case may be. But I feel like I brought this battle up because I feel it's closer than what people may seem it is. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely, in my opinion, closer than what people may seem. Outside of you say y'all giving crown to waiver 1 based off of definition.
No, stop putting that.
I mean, like right side too. Like, I'd say I say waiver 2 is kind of lacking some definition on his right side as well.
But it's not as bad. See what I'm
It's not.
saying?
It's not as bad. It's not as bad. It's not as bad. I feel like Tony's right side is a little bit more defined. I say if we go through the categories, right? We go to connections. Who we giving connections to?
Wait,
I
one
feel
more
like
thing too. One more thing too. Is you have to. Are we doing like how much surface area is defined, or are we doing how many waves are defined? Because I like to go by like how many waves are actually connected as well.
I mean all that.
That's
I
right.
feel like
That's first.
that category goes into what you just said is connected. So if a wave isn't, yes, you have to count it towards both. I apologize, I said that wrong. You got to count it towards connections and definition. If a wave is not defined and looks like it's a mixed wave or a non-connected wave, you have to pretty much count both of them for that. Like you got to really go back and double back and make sure that you penalize them for both categories. In my opinion, I feel like that.
What was
But
the next one?
I feel like the crown, could it not be a tie?
All right, if you wanted to go out there and put that on the pages, then go ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we clearly giving connections to Tony? Or are we gonna judge that top photo and say, nah, I can't? Based off the top photos, I can't. I feel like Tony should at least won connections in this battle.
He won connection.
People gave Shannon all cats. And I
Who did?
I don't feel like it was an all cat battle.
Tony definitely won connection in this, regardless of what his top looked like, because the top and Shannon's crown.
You actually gave him connects, Uzi. Clap it up for Uzi, y'all. Clap it up for Uzi, y'all.
I can't read.
You can bash him when it's time to bash him. When he does something good, you gotta salute it too. But yeah, he definitely gave him connects and directs. Everything else, flow, crown, definition, he gave to waiver 1. SJ gave all cats tied to directs to waiver 1. And Donovan gave the same vote as well. Pretty much, yeah, everything. So me personally, I feel like it shouldn't have been an all cat battle. You know what I'm saying? Definitely should have been some connection vote, some back and forth connection votes on there as well.
People off appearance.
Yes.
Off appearance rather than counting the category. Because Shannon's crown and top are amazing.
Yes.
Are amazing. You can say that. It is amazing. It looks
left side is pretty nice too.
Left side is pretty nice.
It's lined up.
A couple weeks away.
Left side. Listen.
Y'all think his left side look better than Tony's left side? Well, we're not judging sides now, but I'm just saying.
And that's another thing too.
I think his right side looks better than Tony's right side.
You can see more of waiver 1's left side than you can of waiver 2's. You can't see all of waiver 2's left side.
I feel what you're saying.
Yep.
That's huge.
That's a matter of head shake, because if he had tilted his head anymore, y'all would have said no, he don't got directs.
Because
directs would have been a tie, because
it may have affected the front of his actual hairline. It may have affected his hairline. If he would have tilted, if he would have turned his head a little bit more to where you can get more of that back side of his left side.
No. Because he could have put the camera the same way how waiver 1's camera is.
Mm-hmm. It's just yeah.
Yeah, and it would have just been the same way. But his camera is like pointed like actually at his ear, not even like actually at his pattern.
It's like slightly low.
You know, so like raise up the camera a little bit, show more of your side.
Waiver 2 in the last battle had that same issue as well. I felt like he could have gave me a little bit more of a tilt down a little bit. I felt like, he kind of had his head tilted back a little too much. And we definitely, he had the inside of that ear a little too much. I think the emphasis on we need to see inside your ear hole maybe sometimes we're going a little too deep on that. You know what I mean? Some people put a little too much emphasis on that right there. Yeah, but shout out to Tony, shout out to Shannon. We're gonna get to the one that matters.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. All right, shout out to Tony. Tony, I feel like you lost, but I feel like the votes should have been a little bit different. You know what I mean? And my nigga Greg took a L-ski? My nigga Greg took a L-ski. I'm just biased. I just like Greg. My nigga Greg took a Elsky. Sheesh. Yeah, I think it was that his size and that crown. Just looking before I even get to the categories, I'm just
The
looking at his
lighting.
crown,
Start the lighting.
the lighting, and he's showing too much face.
Yeah.
Shout
Indirect. That was just meant to say
out to
indirect.
he's showing too much face.
Direct to the skull or actually like direct to the pattern. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Oh,
just not a good look, man. It make
oh.
his it just don't look good.
Show off your pattern, man. Now we ain't doing no Jeezy tilts. We ain't doing no OG.
No, they
OG
And y'all,
Don't
no
get him started.
OG
Don't get him
Jeezy.
started. Don't get
y'all,
him
no
started.
hey,
Don't get Jeezy started
and
today,
y'all
y'all.
stop
Leave him
doing that to
alone.
me. Taking directs these days.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Yeah, he done cut me out for 2 hours. Leave him
uh,
alone. His
say
directs
it,
are
G.
fine. His directs are
It don't
fine.
matter. It's okay.
Y'all be playing me, I swear. It ain't no Jeezy direct. Like, hold on, why I got a whole cat? Gotta go.
You
Why
got
I
a
got
whole
a whole?
conversation about you, G.
Yeah.
His OG Jeezy connects or
Oh, G,
direct.
Jeezy directs.
Everybody can't get away with
That was
that.
listen.
Can we
That was
touch
the
on this?
second. It
Can we
wasn't
touch
just
on
me.
this?
Y'all let throw me under the fire. It wasn't just me doing that.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
knew
But
you
you
was in
here
here,
still.
Greg.
But you here still. I don't know.
Too much face, Greg. Too much face. Too much face, Greg. Shout out to Greg. Greg, man, I'm voting. I'm rooting for you. Get your shit together. I keep telling y'all, First Connection, get y'all shit together. Can we touch on
Yeah,
this
because
battle right
he got
here?
a fire pattern, man. Shout out to Greg, man. His pattern is fire.
This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. My man Jonathan, bro, you gotta decide what you want to do, bro. Do you want to be a battle waiver, or you just want to just be a waiver? You know, you out here, you killing. We only bringing this up. I'm only saying this
His shit is fire.
because of the potential, bro. Your shit is fucking going crazy out here. But when you do these drop fades,
Listen, it's not his fault. It's his barber's fault. His bar
mm,
his barber is clean. Don't get me wrong,
his
but he's
barber's
doing
clean.
do. His barber is doing what he want to do.
That's what it is, huh?
Get
He
that.
ain't telling him to do that. He ain't telling him to
He
go
ain't,
that high,
he
did he?
ain't telling him to do.
Man,
He ain't telling them to do that. Listen, because he has straight hair. That hair don't lay down good. You won't get that crisp line like that over the ear. That,
Mm,
so he got to cut that down a little bit in order to get that crisp that he's looking for. The barber is looking for. Jonathan
mm.
don't care. Jonathan just want a decent cut, but the barber keep doing that to him. I know that's what's happening because I do that to certain straight hair waivers to get a crispy line. They ain't no battle waiver, so I'm not tripping. If
Yeah,
the barber don't know about like battle waving,
yeah. What we really doing?
he not gonna know about that.
Yeah, but you also have to be able to communicate with your barber. You have to be like, yo, what you fading right here for? I could feel like,
I can feel you going up a
you
little bit.
know,
I can feel you up here. I can feel
yeah.
you above the area that
Like if
you're
you
not
about to be
supposed to
like a
be in.
battle waiver, if you about to be a battle waiver, you have to like take the initiative to like
Yeah,
be very direct and be like, yo, what are you doing? This don't feel right,
yeah. Fire
Line just,
cut. Fire cut though.
definitely.
Fire cut. Fire cut.
His
But
barber is
once
nice.
you leave,
yeah,
once you leave out that barber shop and you decide to come to Shark Week with it, that's on you.
And one thing too, I want to bring up. This is a natural hair community. Are we gonna start allowing unnatural hair colors to be popping in?
White people can grow blonde hair. What's the problem?
Wait a minute, Jade.
White people can grow blonde hair.
He ain't white, bro. It's Rosario is his last name.
Mexican people can grow blonde hair. I think.
But his hair isn't blonde though. It's
his hair's
brunette.
not blonde.
It's dark. Yeah.
It's dark hair.
It's a natural color. That's what I'm trying to say.
I
It's
know,
not
but
crazy.
yeah.
It's not red. It's not blue.
What he's
It's
saying
not
is
silver.
what he's saying is the dyeing of the hair. Are we accepting this? And are we
Y'all already
are we
accepted it.
not facts? We voted on it. We voted
The
on it and
female
everything.
waivers done done
And
it.
if
Female
Oh,
and
waivers do it. Yeah, it's
facts,
done.
facts.
It's over with. It's over with.
Jeezy did it.
shit, I'm about to get silver hair.
Jeezy had honey. Jeezy had
You don't
honey.
see no definition.
Jeezy had a honey blonde in his shit. He had a honey blonde in his shit. The hell? But but the color thing doesn't bother me. I think it look is it different from is it expected? Nah, but there's no rule book, or there's no you can't dye your hair. You can dye your hair, but the biggest issue is that taper. I just wanted to just touch on it, like bro. I don't want to say this because listen, I'm a fan. I like what he's doing. He's definitely improving in that crown area from what I've seen when he first came around. So he's definitely doing this thing. It's more defined now. But it's the size. Shanika is outside too. But this battle would have been a little different. You got to give it to Shanika because of that high taper. And I feel like if anybody would have just against Shanika, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, salute to Jonathan, man, and Shanika. Shanika's another sleeper, one of my other sleepers in the Game of Thrones competition that I'm looking forward to seeing how she line up with whoever she lines up with. All right, let's get to that. Let's get to this shit. Cito versus Shannon. Here it is. Let's go full screen on this one.
This is the one that started everything.
This is the one that started everything.
They lost their minds.
Yeah, your vote was wild with that one.
Yo, I ain't even gonna say it.
That's right. Don't say it.
Uzi, what do you see?
No, go to the vote. Go to the vote, Banks. We're gonna go through every cat. Because this last battle is super close. Like anybody could vote.
No. Let him explain himself first. No. Because what he doing is
I gotta see the vote.
What everybody else do. He don't want to be his own man. He want to see.
I am. I'm
going to say his vote.
Yourself, Uzi.
DZ trying to railroad me, bro.
What you doing? Everybody else. No. Be accountable to be your own man. No.
I am.
Yeah.
We're going to my vote. We're going to my vote. Yeah, we're going to my vote because Jeezy didn't want to vote in Saber, so we're going to my vote.
Okay.
He want to come save his best friend.
Flo.
They both my best friend. All right.
So you should have said. You should have decided.
Shannon, I was busy on this one.
He was too busy for y'all, Wave Game. He was too busy for y'all then.
I'm Jeezy's best friend. Okay? I'm Jeezy's best friend. He don't have nobody else but me. It's me and him. That's all I got to say about that. Now, Uzi's vote. Flow waiver 1, connections waiver 2.
I was being nice about that flow too.
Flow waiver 1. Let's go. Okay. Flow waiver 1.
I was being very nice about this flow vote. I could have easily went to the waiver 2 with flow.
Easily.
Easily. The transition out. I can just say this.
What do you see?
Transition. You can see it clear as day. The transition out the crown shot. It's simple. It's cool. It's quick. You can circle it. I know you can circle it.
Is the transition off the crown shot? That's it.
The crowns are very similar. The way how
they're very similar, right?
They are very similar.
But one is better.
It's just one has one less fork.
Well, the one transition is better.
Transitioning to where? Hold
on the top left side. On the top left side, right out the crown. On the top shot.
What about the bottom and the bottom right?
We're gonna address that too. Okay. Well, one issue is bigger than the others. Is what you know what I mean? And I was nice about it. I still gave it flow, right? But they're gonna hate me regardless. They're gonna hate me for what I said after the battle is over, not what actually happened. Which is fine. I don't care. Y'all know I don't care.
All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let me in though. Let me see this. Let's go here. Let's go to the pen. Cito, we can. Are you not talking or we can't hear you? We can't hear you. See?
Yeah, it ain't working. Your mic ain't on. You might have to go back up.
Let me in though.
Let me in though. All right. Let's go here. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's get it as big as we can. Oh, let's off that. Go up. All right, let's go to 110. All right, no 105. All right, we got everything in there. We in there. We in the house. All right, we're gonna go there. All right, now, are you talking about this area right here?
Yeah, you knew it. You already knew it. I don't know
Right.
But I still gave a flow. Like I gave it. I could have easily justified it and gave it to a waiver too, right? But I could justify both ways. The battle is that close. People can see it my way. People can see it their own way at the same time, and they both could be right, and we both could agree to disagree on any other day. Like it don't matter.
All right. Connections waiver 2. This is the vote. This is the vote right here. You said, and I quote, "Forks don't matter."
I said no. I said the forks don't matter. I counted the forks. They went crazy off the first sentence. Like, oh my god, I can't believe he said it. I'm like, bro, the battle been over for hours now. I could say anything.
How many forks does waiver 1 have?
Yes, let's get into that. Good question, John.
You got one on the top, right? It's one on the top, like right where that circle at.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We talking about, wait. Who we going to? Who we going? We doing waiver 1?
Yeah, you're gonna have to like zoom in and brighten it up because the pick is
waiver
dark.
1. You talking about? You said over
it's right
here?
there. It's right up in there somewhere. You got the picture is purposely darkened out where you can't see it. They ain't gonna admit it. That's the truth.
Okay.
Because she reposted it.
We can see it here. We're gonna put a green mark.
You can see it right there.
We're gonna put a green mark on it. We ain't gonna count it twice. All right.
Wait. Hold on. It was not purposely darkened. I just won't put that out there.
Oh, well, they let her come out. They let her outside like that.
Fight back, John. Fight. Affiliates is in this bitch. Affiliates is in this bitch. Okay.
You know what I mean,
there, bro.
You know what I mean.
I mean, I just assumed that she just like took a picture. There ain't no filters or nothing on there. It looked like it just straight from the phone, put it in the collage. I just don't want to be like, okay, she darkened her pictures. I don't want to have that.
I ain't saying that. I would never attack nobody.
As if she was cheating. We ain't gonna.
I ain't gonna do them like they try to do me with the malicious. There's no malicious intent.
All right. So we got the one right there. What else do you see, Uzi?
Where we at? Where we at?
We on waiver 1. We still count forks on waiver 1.
There's another one in the crown right there too. Right next. Right there. That second wave out the crown. Yeah, that's crashing right there. All the way at the bottom of the crown shot. If I wanted to be overcritical, it looked like something going on. Right.
On the back waves.
Yeah, it's way down there, right? If you want to be overcritical.
It is.
Okay.
Where we at, Banks?
You tell me.
Go pick one.
No, I'm asking you. No, just.
Oh, go right. We're moving on down to the bottom left.
Okay.
Right there. Go back up. Circle to the right a little bit. No, you overcritical, Banks. I ain't say that.
I am going what you tell me to do. I'm doing what you told me to do.
You put the dot too early. Your dot too big, bro.
Okay. So I'll be calling this a fork right here.
You can see that you can see the breaks. Like you can see the little skirmish. It's a multiple little skirmish. Y'all means they don't line up like the right side. This is
so we only go. We only going with one fork on the left side.
It's more than one.
Where's the other one at?
They like back to back to back. It's like a flow issue. They not roping. They're not ropes.
Are you talking about this right here? In this
like after like the third or fourth waves, they all start doing.
They just get wonky.
You know what I'm saying?
They're like connected.
Not to take the two dots out the back.
It's not a fork. You talking about this right here?
No.
That's not a fork.
That's not. Yeah, that ain't a thing.
It's a wonky flow. It's just a wonky flow.
Yeah, I would say that. And plus, with her texture, like you have those pictures that look like forks, but they're not really forks. It's just the way that.
I think it was a fork at a time, but now it's not. Yeah. It's completing, right?
Yeah.
But in the four-way, it's not lined back up yet.
Because you can see how I feel what you're saying by the flow of the wave. You're gonna go here. It's kind of like this. And then
all those like the front 3 or 4, they all like that.
This one here, this is a flow issue. I want to say that's a fork.
Is it? Oh my God, no. But you gotta compare it. You gotta compare it to something. You gotta give credit.
Line is that, Banks? Draw that line again.
That's one way.
Draw, bro. Don't make him do too much.
Well, thank you, Uzi. Thank you. What do you mean?
That's not.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm following the wave.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, all right.
That's like the last kind of like after that they look good. We can all agree.
But I would say that's a flow issue, not necessarily a fork issue. So basically, we're only gonna go with just one fork on the
It's a
left side.
disruption in the pattern. Like it's a big disruption in the pattern.
But it's not. But there aren't waves that are missed waves or intersecting waves at all.
I
It's
agree.
just squiggly. So we have
I
to
agree.
count that against flow. You can't count it against connections as well. So
I would.
technically, there's only one
They
fork
not good.
on
They
that
not
left side.
ropes. They not perfect connection. Now you could count against connection. You have a right to say
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I would dock it for connections too, because like if whoever two's connections was like actually roped up like that, then that's where you have to like kind of go into the wonkiness of the flow, the wonkiness of the
can't-
actual connection of the
I
actual.
can't agree with that. I cannot agree with that. I cannot agree
Because
with
connection isn't just forks.
if a wave
Right.
is, as we like to say, squiggly, but it's connected. That is a connected wave. Now the flow, you have to count that against the flow. You can't count it against a connection issue because there are no missed waves and there are no intersecting of waves. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, I don't agree with that one. But
Hey,
y'all want
it's
to?
like
How
it's
many
like
forks
it's
you
almost
guys
like
see?
it's like a 4G connection compared to a 5G connection.
Right. See,
It's a weak connection or it's a strong connection.
Mm. So
This is a fact.
are y'all counting those as forks? Are we counting these? Are we counting these bends in the waves
it's
as forks?
definitely
No.
if the voter if
That's what
on-
I'm asking.
on this level of battle, you got to you can't overlook it.
I'm gonna notate it.
Can't-
But I'm not
okay.
notating it as a fork.
Okay.
Yeah, you might
that's
not
all-
say it's a
that's
fork,
all
but
I'm
you can't
asking.
overlook it.
That's all I'm asking. All right. So technically, as of right now, there's one fork on her left side.
1 and 2 in the crown.
One on the top. Now let's go to the right side.
The right side was Gucci. You could zoom into the hairline.
I'm talking about this area right here.
In there, yeah, zoom in right there. I didn't even say market. I just zoom. I just want to.
Okay.
Yeah, you could. Whatever.
You count it as a fork? It's a missed
Nope.
wave. No?
I didn't count it as a fork.
Okay.
It don't look. It's not. It don't look like nothing to compared to other way, but like it ain't gonna make a difference.
I'm counting it as a. I would count it as a.
You
fork.
would count that as a fork?
I would
I
count
would
looks
it.
count,
like-
I would count that as a fork. It's a missed
What kind of
wave.
market?
It's a
I would-
misconnection. It's a
I would
misconnection.
count it. I would count
No. That's connected.
That looked good to me. Like it's just like
It-
a
it-
ball. Like how he got that ball spot right there. Like we know what it's from, but is it
'cause
that
I
right
can,
now?
I can see the wave on
You
how it's about to
gotta-
connect.
You gotta
it's just
judge
like
what
a
you
couple
see.
couple little soft brushes.
You gotta judge what you see. See,
Market
look,
did bank. Market. That's what we're here for.
but
I have no
it,
idea.
Just count it. Just count it.
Yeah.
it has to be
Just count
counted. It has to be
Just
counted.
count it. Just count
All
it.
right, so count
It
it.
has to be counted. That's right there. Now you see any more forks on the right side.
All right, ain't nothing glaring. I don't think anybody else could say like it's another glaring fork on the right side.
Is this a
No.
fork or is that
No,
a connected
no,
wave?
no,
We're gonna talk
no.
about it.
No.
It's
No.
the lighting.
All right. Now, hey, I tell you
No.
this. Don't listen. Y'all know the rules here. Y'all know the rules here. When you come, when your pattern gets shown on here, everybody get a fork behind the ear, no matter who you are. So we're gonna count this as one. Sorry, it's welcome to the show.
I know you fucking lying.
Welcome to the show. You get your shit reviewed. Everybody get one in the pop. Everybody gets an extra fork.
Nah, take the
Everybody
other joint away too.
Everybody gets an
Yeah,
extra
take the other joint away too. Take that motherfucker away too.
Now we
Everybody get an extra fork.
see, nah, I'm gonna count. I want to count that because I want to see what they do to Shannon.
Okay.
I want you. I want
Okay.
that to be there, Cito, because I want to see they gonna give that same energy to Shannon. Let's go.
Thanks, best friend.
Wait, who's they?
Best friend.
So we ain't even nobody. We don't got a song.
Nah.
I know. We need to get one. That's some bull.
Hilarious, bro. Comic.
Tiff, I'm waiting on Mari to come out and tell me that I am not the father of some shit.
Don't push your luck. I got the pin right now. This can
Wow.
go bad.
You right. You right. You're a bad man right now.
This could go bad.
Hey,
Don't threaten my friendship like that.
You're right. You're a best friend,
Not
bro.
publicly. Whatever y'all do it behind the scenes. Okay? You know what I mean? I don't want to know. If you got friends with Cito, keep it on the low. I can't take it anymore. All right, this is what we're doing. All right, we're going to go to Shannon. Let's zoom in on Shannon. let's give Shannon a fair shake. Let's zoom in on Shannon. All right, that's it right there. All right, okay. Top shot, Uzi. We own you. We own you.
You gonna have to zoom in all the way to his lineup to even find something to complain about. If you wanted to.
If you wanted to.
It's not a
If it was
fork.
Right,
me,
it's
I would.
over
You
with.
can't even say that's a fork.
If,
You
if
can't
you,
even say
if
that's
it
a
You
was me,
fork.
can't
you
do
would do
that.
it.
You can't say that's a fork. You can't say that's a fork.
What?
No, that's not a fork.
That's not.
Like you can
It's
say
no
like
hair there. It's no
that's his
hair there.
hairline.
There's no
Even
hair there.
even if you did, it's at his hairline,
Well,
like
what
Like
the
is
y'all
very
want,
edge.
y'all be
it's
wanting
connected
niggas
to his
to wave
forehead.
up. Y'all be niggas that want niggas to wave their whole skin up. Like yo, this got his
Like
skin there.
Jeezy wanna
You
murder
gotta
you for
have a
that though.
wave. You gotta have a wave over there. It's gotta
Jeezy
be.
ready to chop
It's a
Y'all
him.
not
Jeezy
gonna
ready to
count
chop
that?
him up.
It's
Y'all
a
not gonna count that?
misconnection.
But
There's
if it
no
was
hair
me, you
there.
would count it. If it was me,
You
you
can.
would count
I'm not saying don't count it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying don't count it. I'm
It's not
saying
a
it's
fork.
all the way at the hairline. You gotta note that. Like
Don't
this is
count
like
it. Y'all calling out a fork?
Yeah, it's not a
this
fork.
is what they want me to do,
Get
Banks.
waves
This
on his
is
Oh, yeah.
skin.
I'm
Can't
calling.
get waves on his skin, y'all.
Okay. So check the
Oh,
left side. When you see the
when
left
it's in,
side, you can. It's like another angle of that same spot.
it's true,
you can see it, and
Okay.
it's a fork.
It's
but
his
There's
skin,
there's no
y'all.
hair
he
there.
could literally
It's his
hard like brush
skin.
that off.
It's his skin, Jeezy.
There's no
Bro,
hair
you
there.
Jeezy don't fucking play. I swear to
Nah,
God,
y'all,
yo, that
because y'all
motherfucker.
don't be
Bro,
putting that same energy on
listen,
people.
listen.
Y'all
Is this the
me
same
like,
wave?
but not give
Jeezy,
him the same energy.
Jeezy,
So I'm
We
gonna
Jeezy.
give
live,
Is
Jeezy. We
that the
marking
same
it.
wave? Is that the same wave? This
that's
is
the
Is
his
that
way.
skin.
is that
That's
as
his
big of an
skin.
issue? Like it's not.
Nah, that's a fork.
Okay,
That's a
Jeezy.
fork. That's a fork. No matter how much you slice it, you can see it on that left side. It's a fork.
I
That's
disagree.
detrimental.
You gotta wrinkle
Sorry,
your
Shannon.
forehead. You gotta wrinkle your forehead to turn that into a wave.
Yeah, you gotta close your
You
eyes and
got it.
stretch it out.
Damn, you got to get your skin together.
Nah,
Some of
you
y'all
gotta
niggas skin
that
ain't
out.
together. Get your
I'm just
You gotta
forehead
playing,
and
brush
y'all.
hairline.
Let's be serious.
Hey,
Let's be serious. Like, all right,
hey,
marketing go. Let's
hey.
marketing go.
Yeah.
Brush
Marketing
burn.
go.
He gotta brush that
Marketing
out.
go. Hey,
Brush
Yeah,
burn.
see now Jeezy playing. Now
Shannon,
Jeezy playing.
He gotta
Shannon,
brush
I
that out.
am against this, Shannon. Note this. When you go back and call these niggas out, I did not concur with this. This is
I
not me.
I
Then
This is
Yeah,
not me.
I
that's a
concur.
clean
This is
lineup though.
not me. This is
I
them.
concur. I concur. Y'all do me lit. Nah,
Man.
All
nah.
right. Top shot. I guess y'all want to call that a fork on the hairline, okay? Y'all is.
Okay.
Not me, Shannon.
The same way how we
Okay.
mark the right side of Cetos is the same way that we're gonna mark that spot.
Okay.
oh yeah, I agree. It's a yes,
Okay.
smidgy.
It's a
Okay.
What's this? What's that then?
Oh,
Take the
Banks,
mark
you
off.
being
What's
overcritical,
that?
man.
What's that?
Playing.
What's that?
That's
What's that?
that level. Like that's
What's
that
that?
level of being
What's that?
overcritical.
Listen, this is the type of
Playing.
petty. This is the type of petty y'all want to get into.
It ain't even
Yeah,
played there.
This is the type of petty that I'm
Tit
trying
for
to
tat.
get y'all want to
Tit for
get
tat.
into.
You can
yeah.
Niggas say this. Hey, Bass, keep it
That's
the
a fact.
same. If you're gonna judge a nigga like that, judge both.
Yeah, but if
God
you do that,
almighty, no.
they're
all right,
gonna
put it
say
there.
Wildin'.
Put
I
it
got
there.
a lick. That's what y'all doing. That's a lick. I got a
No.
lick. Don't play me.
Put it there. Put it there, because we're gonna call everything at the edges now.
Is that
Put
what we
it
doing?
there.
Oh my God, we been
Put it on C-toes.
y'all
Everything
see?
to the
Enforcer.
edges.
Now we going back and forth for no
That's
reason.
what I'm
Just
Put
saying.
everything
let
to
this
the
go.
edges. It's gonna be like that.
I'm questioning this friendship that's going on here. I don't like
I
the
told you
energy
who the best
between
friend
these two.
was.
I don't
It's
like the
Shannon. It's not
energy.
me. It's Shannon. It's not me.
Nah, it's the
Oh,
truth. My best friend is the truth.
Come
My
on,
best friend
Bruce.
is what I
okay,
see.
cuz. Let me in. You gotta hit the
You
link. Hit the link.
gotta click the link,
You
Shannon.
got to hit the
Shannon,
link, Shannon.
it's pinned
Yeah,
on the
that ain't fair
top.
that he ain't in here.
It's all right. So we good with the top shot. Let's go to the crown area.
Don't say that out loud, Banks. Don't say you giving him the top shot.
Me,
Next.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's not
I
nasty.
said
We don't vote
that's
side
it.
to side.
All right, but we count on forks at the end. We're gonna judge each side, but or again put it together as
Who
an
gets the
end as a
top?
whole. Now the crown shot. What we doing?
Shut
He
up.
got a fork on the bottom. Everybody agree? Slight smidgen.
Talking about here.
Yep. You got two crashing on the top, but there'll be another dot. Pick a spot for it if you want to. Clear it quick. Okay. What is it? Anybody else?
I'd say. So like, you see that bottom mark you made on the crown? If you go straight to the right, there's another wave.
Yes.
No, too far.
No.
You talking about
But
that?
that's it. That's
That's a
one.
full
No,
crease.
no,
That's good.
a little bit more to the left. I promise you.
Nah, that's
Don't
Right
take
that's
here?
it away.
good.
Don't take it
Up
away.
to the left. No, to the left.
Oh, you calling this a fork here?
No,
Down, just a little bit.
you got to give him that.
What do you mean? Down right here?
Right there.
You got to give him that.
No,
You got to give him that.
Nah,
Bro.
that's the wave.
No.
That's the wave, bro.
Nah.
No. There's 2 waves right there.
It's
The wave
Nah,
right above
bro.
it, yes, and then the
It's
wave
going
right
in.
below it, and
That's
then right below it.
terminating, and that wave is
No.
terminating.
It's going.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
give it to him on that one. But Banks,
Yeah.
that mark that you made over there before, that's
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, we can give him that.
Yeah, that's the fork behind his ear, right?
Right
Something
here. Yeah, we ain't gonna count it twice.
My argument to that, we
Go
can
ahead.
move forward, but there's not a full S curl. The S curl stops right there, like the full S curl.
it's a flow issue.
We're just gonna give
What?
it to them.
Okay.
We're gonna give it
But
to
there's a separation of the of both waves there. So I don't see an intersection. And I mean, again, the flow may be off. I do agree with that, but I do see them both going into the crown. You know what I'm saying? They both slim out. You know, they get skinny and they go right in. So I
He could just-
wouldn't. I
It
wouldn't.
is
I
tough though
wouldn't
when you're
give
trying
that
to
a
feed
four.
that many waves into the crown.
It is tough, but I mean, yeah, I don't know how y'all being very critical today.
He definitely
So
got to push that out. He definitely got.
Yeah,
to
he
push
got to push it out now that he closed it down. He got to finish the process. Like it is
Yes.
what it is.
Are we done with the crown area before I move on?
Yes.
Okay, we got 3 there. We got 1 on the hairline, and we have 3 in the crown.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We got
Now
2 in the
here-
crown and 1 on
now
the side of
here-
the crown.
Where it gets interesting.
Right side. I'm sorry, left side.
Go ahead, G. Mark it up.
There's a fork right above his ear. It's like right dead smack in the middle.
Yeah, you can. That's clear as
You
day.
see the scalp?
Right there. Right there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's a fork right there in the back, up from his ear, right there.
Straight back. Right there. That's an issue.
I could
Let me
get
get
critical. I could get more critical and say that there's another fork right by that mark where you made the front line. I could get more critical. I could say it is,
Right.
but let's not
It
do
looks
that.
like it though. It doesn't.
No.
Intersecting.
It don't look
But
like
let's
it.
not do that. But let's not do that. Take it away.
Okay. All right. Cool. Take it away.
Let's go now. Let's go.
But that is a fork, y'all. But go ahead.
Let's go
That's,
to the
yeah,
right,
I guess.
let's go to the right side.
Hold on. Let me go back to my mixer. He's not in here yet. Is he in there? No, he's not in here. All right.
He probably trying to figure out how to do this shit.
But hey, Matai, you get done. We gonna be going. We gonna be
Download
going.
it.
We gonna be going. All right. Right side.
Right side. There's a fork right above his ear.
That big old one.
Nope.
And then right
nope.
above that,
One below that one,
One below that
I
one.
don't know about that.
right there.
Right here?
Yep.
No go. That's
Right.
a no go for me.
That's
You
that's
agree,
a no-go.
Jade? That's a no go for me.
no,
That's not a fork.
Take it
I
away.
say it's a
Banks.
flow
Take
issue.
it
It's not
away.
a fork.
Take it away. Let's look.
Okay.
Zoom in then. It's not. I don't see a fork.
What? How do you not see that? How do you not see that crash?
What?
not see
What? It ain't flowing. It's not flowing good.
Yeah,
It's not flowing good, but
It's not a fork though.
Yeah. And then it
You know
looks
what I'm
back.
saying? And this one is here. It's not
I
flowing
agree.
right.
It's not pretty, but it's not a fork.
I wouldn't count it as a
Oh,
fork.
y'all something else.
Deezy, you mean, bro? You try to say I'm mean?
As if it. All right. Let's go to the edges.
Okay.
The edges is booty.
It's a V right there. It's not even a V. It's like an A without the line in the middle. Mark
Hey,
that.
whoa.
It looked like a fork back
No.
up a little bit to the left,
Right here?
where it
There's
looked like a
one
little
right
field
there.
goal post. Yeah,
There's one
Right
right there.
here?
up a little bit more. Yeah.
I ain't saying like y'all just seeing things, but I don't see no.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
If you
Right
see
here?
the 2 waves coming
Right
out the
here?
top, then it turned
Yeah,
into one. That's a fork.
Yeah, I see what you're
Oh,
saying.
yeah.
Can
I see
somebody
what you're
please
saying.
go to his taper area?
I see
Where
here.
you see an A without
You
You trying to fry this look?
There is a taper area with an A without the line in the middle. That's going on. That's a fork.
Right
You
here.
talking about all the way at the edge?
No. At the edge of his taper,
All the
it's
way
a
at the
hard
edge.
line that looks like an A without the line in the middle.
Are you talking
At
about
the top of the A is a fork.
you talking about this area right here?
That area right
I
there.
know he's talking about. It's like almost to the top, but not quite. Up
Right
some
there,
more.
Banks. No. Banks go.
Hold
Go
on.
back.
Let me get the red.
This is
Put red
another
on.
one of those. This is
Back.
another
Right
one of
here.
those. Right there, right there. That's another one of those ones.
No. I'm not saying that one. I'm not even saying that one. That's
Lower?
one, but I'm not saying that one. I'm saying right down below that. Keep
I'm
going down.
saying, nah, that ain't no for it.
Banks, just take the thing and go straight down. He's saying.
Here.
Yes, I mean, but down a little bit more, so you
Where the
can get
ball spot
right.
at? You talking where the ball
Yes,
spot at?
that is a fork.
GC, you ain't even got no waves there.
That's overcritical, bro.
That's a fork. If you're not finna
But I
taper,
respect it. I
fork.
respect it. It's
Yeah,
You're
overcritical
not
though.
finna taper that out. That's a fork.
Most people got
Okay.
that tapered out.
You're not gonna taper that out.
I
Okay.
don't. Shit.
Are we counting
No
this as a
taper game.
fork? Are
Mine,
we
I've been
counting this as a
5
fork
ways.
right here? Are we counting that as a fork?
No, man, I wasn't. It's
Of
just
course,
ugly. It's just
I just kind of
ugly.
mark all
course
that
you wasn't.
as one.
Of course you wasn't.
There's like one big issue.
Of course not.
Whatever, Jeezy, bro.
Of course.
We
So,
see you out here counting flow issues as forks.
so we do agree that this fork back here on the right side is the same fork from the crown, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's put a green mark here. Give me a little more thickness. We're gonna get a green mark right there. That's the same fork that we see from the crown area. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now, let's zoom out a little bit. Go, all right. Let's line it up. All right. Down a little bit more. Okay, great. All right. So we're gonna count all the forks up in comparison to each other. Okay, I see. Cito has a total of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 forks, and Shannon has more forks. So the connections vote should go to waiver 1, as we see it here. Uzi, do you agree? Now that we are here now, do you agree? My guy's here. Shannon, what's going on, brother?
Man, what's up, man?
Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show, brother.
Hey,
I
man,
think it's
look
your
here,
first
man.
time on.
Hey, man, look, for y'all to be talking about my light areas, man, look, I'm 43 years old, man. I'm still trying to hang with y'all guys, man.
Come on, 43.
You know what I mean?
Go
Come
better
on,
with
man.
us too.
Shannon, I
Y'all
want
gotta
to
give
put
me
this
some credit.
disclaimer out.
Hey, when I
Shannon,
say I
put
give
a
y'all
disclaimer
30
out.
days, Jeez, I mean you too, Jeez. I hope you're on your A game. I see you cut your hair today, but 30 days for everybody.
It looking better than ever.
30 days, man.
It looking better than ever.
Shannon, I want to say this real quick. The disclaimer. I don't know if you heard me when you was in the comments. I have nothing to do with this. I have nothing to do with what's going on.
Oh, man, hey.
I don't want no problems, bro.
It's all friendly, Banks.
I don't want no problems, bro. Let me say that right here, right now. It was this guy. This is the one you need to attack. This is the problem. He's the problem. He is the problem, Shannon. It wasn't me. All right, but good since you're here, we're gonna continue talking about it. So, Uzi.
Picky cat.
Connections. Who you going with?
Who did I go with? I don't got to guess.
Oh, you open to read the okay.
He gave Shannon connections.
He gave connections to waiver 2.
Yep.
That category decides the battle, Uzi. That category decides the battle.
Yo, Tef wants you to put up his vote one more time.
Put up his vote.
The audience wants to see.
Where's his vote at?
On
Oh, it's in the comments?
Yeah.
Man, he should have been here.
Tef, put the vote in again, Tef. Put the vote in again, Tef. He said I'm 43. Boy, you do, bruh. Sheesh, nigga taking CMOS out here in these streets. Crown tie. You giving the crown a tie, Uzi?
Yeah.
Definition waiver 2. I can't agree with that one either.
Man, I'm so glad people. God, I'm just gonna be quiet though. Uzi, you know.
You could justify, bro. Either way.
Look. Oh God.
You could justify either way. You could fight for Cito and be right. You could fight for his pattern and be right.
Where are my areas? undefined.
I could say based off of lighting alone, his waves look more defined than yours.
Okay, so but the lighting is not determining if my waves is defined. If my waves is not there, they not defined. Where are they
If
not
you
defined?
pull up and your four-way is lacking color and due to brightness or whatever the case may be, where I cannot see that it does not represent your definition properly,
But you just
like
you
your
just
crown photo,
You
okay,
talking
go
about
ahead.
that's on you.
this area
But
right
you
here?
That
listen.
area,
This area right
that
here.
area,
That's
you
the
feel
only
me?
two areas that I see possibly. If you want to really
Are
get deep,
they there?
I guess
Like
you
they
can go
there,
back
bro. You can
here.
justify
Bang,
it either
bang.
way.
But you can see that area in my crown shot and it's
Yeah, I see him.
defined.
I can see him. I
Exactly.
can
You
see
can
it.
see
That's
that area
one
in my crown
shot.
and it's defined. But I
I
want to
see
go
it.
back to I
I
want to
see
go
that
back
here.
to I
I
want
can
to go
see it
They
back
don't
here,
even.
he just
and I can
told us
see
that
it
his
here.
definition of undefinement is based off of lighting. So
No, I said I could justify it based off of your lighting that you brung to the battle.
right, but
Like,
you
let's
see
keep it
my
a stack.
wave. You see it's defined. That's why I'm trying to
Okay,
figure
now
out
look. Okay,
the
now look at
undefinement.
his. Now look at his. You see them
Me?
better
Where? You talking
everywhere.
where?
It's just
Come
this.
on, man.
It's just this area right here, Uzi. This is the problem.
Right, that's what
Okay,
That's the
is
problem.
that less? Is
how
that
did
less?
That's a bigger
That's a
problem than.
smaller spot.
That's a what?
Both of them got a big. That's on her left side. She got the same big. Where we put that one fork, that whole area. We agreed that whole area.
That's not the
The
same,
left side, the other
Uzi.
side,
that is not the
the
same,
other
bro.
side, not that
On the
side,
left
the
side,
other side.
okay.
We agreed this
Uzi,
whole
it's not the,
area. This whole area is an issue, right?
Uzi, that's Uzi, you my brother. That's
Bro,
not the
bro,
same.
come on, man.
There, we agreed they ain't lining up. Did we said like we gonna
But
go back
that's
and go
not
back on what we
By
said?
definement,
definition,
bro.
though,
That's not definement. Lining up, not lining up straight up and down is not definement, bro.
Oh my god!
That's a
Come
flow
on,
issue.
Uzi, man. You
That's a
trying to
flow.
hold me, bro.
I
Like,
ain't holding you.
Can we
I
pull up?
gave you the
help
50-50
me
vote.
real quick.
I gave you the best vote out of all the votes in my opinion.
No,
It was a
I
50-50 vote across the
would
board.
I would have rather you gave him flow than to hold me out of connects, hold me out of everything else, bro. I promise you. I would have rather you gave him flow. If
See,
that's
Okay, so
you
you don't
lost
have
this
to
battle.
agree with it. You don't
huh?
gotta agree
You
with it.
lost this battle.
Yeah, I lost this battle, man.
She didn't lose. She
Shannon, I've
look.
lost to Shannon before, so let's not get it twisted that I'm upset
Yeah,
I lost. I'm more upset that when I asked Uzi about his vote, the way he explained it to me didn't make sense.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. She was coming in. I was like, I know she mad. So I was like, all right, bet. I
I
don't
knew
care.
she
The battle
mad.
over. Like
No,
I don't care. The battle over.
wasn't over. The battle wasn't over. Your vote was up there, and then the other dude. The only reason why I asked you about your vote is because I've talked to you before. I don't know the other guy, and there was no other vote on the battle. So I asked you because I wanted you to tell me what you were seeing that I wasn't seeing. That's the only reason why I hit you up, and I didn't go to the panel chat because then I would be swaying votes. So I didn't do that. I waited
No,
till everybody was done.
I don't think it wouldn't matter.
Donovan Armour gave waiver 2, or gave Florida waiver 2, connects waiver 1, definition waiver 1, crown waiver 2. See, this is why we say
You can't say I'm swaying votes, right? Because they say everybody else voting better than me.
this is why I say a point system, because he gives her flow and crown. Now he gives waiver 1 connects and definition. Like I feel like
And I can flip flop
that's
it and
tough.
justify it right now.
That's tough. But I'm saying like you're giving waiver 2 crown and flow. But you giving her waiver 1. We're giving waiver 1.
I gave waiver
connection,
one flow. I said that at the very beginning.
I'm talking about Donovan. I'm going to a different vote. Another guy who voted against her as well. He gave her flow and crown. And I'm sorry, he gave Shannon flow and crown, and he gave her connections and definition. Like that's tough. That's tough.
It's just a close battle. Like you got to pick something.
Tough. And
you ain't gonna
what's
be
the
perfect.
name? Pabon gave you flow and connections, and gave definition and crown to waiver 2. Directs waiver 2. I don't understand. Like direct should be a tie, but I guess they felt like I don't know. I don't get it. But
He probably being nice about it.
yeah. But yeah, this is
I'm telling you.
Shout out to Pabon. Shout out to Pabon and Donovan. Donovan's around a little bit more. I don't really see Pabon around like that too much anymore. So I don't know. I don't even know if we could even get him on here to even explain with this right
It's
here.
that close, bro. It's that close. You got to pick one. You can't stand on the fence.
Yeah. But they gave you the win before Uzi even voted. So Uzi vote didn't even matter either way, Cito.
No, Uzi was the first person to vote.
Oh,
I
was
was
he?
the first
Okay.
person to vote.
He was
Okay,
the
let me
first
see.
person to
My
vote.
bad. I have the comments scrambled up.
Now, me being a voter, I would have to give,
Now,
taking the whole team aspect
Pabon,
out of this.
I'm seeing Pabon number one. I'm seeing Pabon
He voted
as
before me,
first.
so he voted first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he voted first, and then Uzi came in. But yeah, why nobody laughed at Pabon vote?
Because he put bone
Cito,
and he
why you
ain't
ain't laughing?
outside.
He ain't outside. He ain't outside. You should have laughed at his too. But
Yeah.
it is a tough battle. It is a tough battle. It's a tough battle. Um, I'm going. I seen this battle and I said before Cito, I was like, we gotta talk about this. I just didn't end up commenting, but I seen it. And I feel like honestly, I feel like Cito got this battle. My opinion. I feel like Cito. Honestly, I want to give crown to Cito as well. Me honestly, I feel like she has more waves going into the crown. I feel like her crown flows a little bit better than his. Um, I give her crown, I give her connections, and I give her definition. In my opinion, based off of Shannon's side, that that right side is tough. Now you can argue with the areas, the more shadowed areas that Cito has, but I still can see her waves. Now with Shannon's right side, it's conflicted. You don't know which way is supposed to go where, and they kind of like, and I don't, maybe it's a bad term, but they kind of fuzzy in a sense. They're undefined. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, ugh, I gotta. That right there is
See, you can't
enough
stand
for
on the
me.
fence.
Nah, I'm just saying.
Oh,
That's how
yeah,
I'm
you
calling it.
can't.
I'm giving Cito crown connections, and I'm giving her definition. Me personally. And if you want to argue definition, you can. You can. You can
You can
argue
argue the crown
definition,
too.
but
You can
but you
argue the
can't argue
crown too.
connect. You can't argue.
You
You
can't
can't
argue
argue
connection,
connections. Can't argue that.
but
That's
you
a
can
fact.
argue the crown too.
But this is why I was trying to talk to Uzo about that. I'm like, damn, like how bro get this over me? And this is clear cut right here. Like you can see that I got less forks than him. If you
Yeah,
really voting and you really looking, you can see that I have less forks than him. This is why I said it's not making sense to me. Like, you
The
know what I'm
pattern is
saying?
more complete in your eyes.
Huh?
I
The
wasn't. I
pattern is more
wasn't trying to make
complete.
it make sense. Well,
right.
I wasn't helping
Yeah.
out. I ain't gonna be. I ain't gonna lie to
Uzi
you.
Uzi had flow. He had connections. He had definition. Crown tie, direct waiver two, quality waiver two. So, in my opinion, the only vote that I felt like you slipped up on or that you botched was the connect vote. Other than that, but like, again, that right there, you still, I don't know if anybody would have seen it. I don't think those judges looked at these battles.
Agreed.
I don't think they looked at these battles. Are
They
people
did,
scared?
bro.
Are people scared to vote against
This
Dripset?
battle is that tight. Like you gotta, and then you got people saying, "Oh, well, the quality and the directs, you can't. They matter, but they don't." And people telling people this, so then you messing up their whole mindset. Like this is an elite battle. You can't just say out loud certain categories don't matter.
Uzi,
You can't say that.
are you scared to vote against Dripset?
Nigga, I vote against everybody. I hate everybody. When you battling this battle mode, I'm a judge at the ring. I'm
That's a
watching the fight,
fact.
right?
That's a
Like I don't
fact.
care.
Nah, I'm just playing around. I had to throw it in. I had to piss Drip off with that
Nah,
one. But
I feel like they know. They know.
nah, yeah, for sure, for sure. But I mean, Cito,
I was robbed. It's okay. It's
come back
I
okay.
next.
didn't feel like you got
I
robbed,
want to
man.
say I want to say you got robbed.
Man,
You number
listen,
nine. You number
Dripper
listen.
should have
nine.
I
won
feel
this
like
one.
I got robbed. I
This
feel
was a
like I
close
got robbed
battle.
because the judges did not do what they were supposed to do. That's what I
I
feel like.
agree.
What was they
I agree.
supposed to do?
Bro, we doing it right now.
Yeah.
We're doing it right now. So
I don't think they took a deep look into the collage.
yeah, like I feel like even if you don't take the time to slow down this much, you can at least zoom in, count the forks, all that shit. Like all that shit is important. Like
Well, let's keep going then.
and
Go
then
back to her crown.
like you know what I'm saying? Like I talked to Shannon after this and I told him, I said, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like I feel like I won this battle. And he ain't had no problem with me saying that, none of that shit. Me and Shannon done battled before. I don't mind losing to somebody that's top tier. It's when I lose to a flunky that's where I got a problem at. But I don't have a problem with losing to Shannon as long as I lost fair and square, not on some I didn't judge your battle, with integrity, whatever you want to call it. Like, and I feel like that's what happened here. Shannon's top shot mesmerized people, all that shit. And I get it.
Facts.
His top shot is
Facts.
fire. But and
Facts.
then when I go and I speak about the top shot, don't compare our patterns as I'm supposed to have a 360 swirl because I'm not. My top shot is that of a straight top. It's going straight into a slant like it always has. If you look at any battle I've ever battled with, even when I didn't have that fork coming out of my crown, I
I
had
will say this, Cito. I'm sorry to cut you
That's a
off.
that's a fork in the floor issue.
I would like to see this right here. I would like to
bro.
see
Let me tell you what
all that.
happened.
I would like to see that not in it.
Yeah, let
See,
me.
you could
I had a whole wave there. Like if I go on my phone and I show you my last top shot before, I
Yeah.
actually cut my hairline down too low. So you can see there, I'm missing a whole fucking wave. I'm missing a
Yeah.
whole wave. So
Okay.
I'm trying to learn how to self cut. So I cut my hairline off. It'd be like that. I'm learning. So you know what I'm saying? I cut it too low. It'd be like that shit. You know?
you
And,
know what I mean?
and
Players
some
fuck up.
players
Players fuck up.
fuck up. Some
Yeah,
people
but
think
I would like you to dip
that
that. I would like you to dip that head just a little bit
oh
more.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that would have helped with the definition,
And I
with
want
the
people to
shadowing
understand that
from the top.
I'm not changing my lighting here. My lighting is the same the whole time. The only difference in my crown shot and the rest of these is that my head is that much closer to the camera. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. The phone is in the same spot. The mount is not moved. I'm using light bulbs. I'm not unscrewing shit. I'm not moving the light. I'm not using a ring light. I'm using light bulbs. That's it. And the only thing I did differently was move my head closer. That was it.
Shannon said he got that type of power. We'll see each other in
No,
30
me
days.
and Shannon already talked about it. We already talked about it. We can battle for
Me and
number 5
Cito
again.
battle again.
Hey, it's like a
sure,
good,
for sure.
like if y'all are into like boxing and stuff, bro, it's gonna be a good rematch because they already battled a few times before.
Yeah,
This
but
is
it's
battle.
It's like
definitely
a must see
progress.
kind of battle.
It's definitely Cito definitely has peaked. It's peaking at the right time. It's peaking at the
Bro,
right
I've
time.
been
I'm
I've
gonna
been
say
breaking
this.
all year. That's why I
I'm
ain't
gonna
been
say
battling.
this. Y'all
I've been
niggas,
working all year.
man, it's gonna be a very, very interesting weighting championship this year. It's
And
gonna be
Wave of Thrones too.
Wave of Thrones is gonna be interesting as well. But it's gonna be very interesting
Yep.
to see what's going
Big
on.
blockade taking it all the way. Yes,
Ay,
sir.
ay,
I
ay,
already
ay,
say it right
ay,
now.
ay,
I
ay,
say it right
ay,
now. I don't know
ay,
about the
ay, ay.
ABC, the WTBBs, but hey,
Whatever. Right.
yeah, I don't know.
Oh no. It ain't looking too good. It ain't looking too good. Most definitely.
But
We'll
like
see y'all
I
there.
don't
We'll
want
see
people to
y'all
think that
there.
the other categories don't count because they definitely count.
Nah, they do count.
They
They do
definitely
count.
count.
They do count. They do count. They
But
do count.
everybody that was on that panel know that those categories count. So you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a community vote, so that's null and void right now, unless you're just talking to like waivers in general. Unless you're just talking to the
No,
community.
I'm saying when the four ways presented together, and I say, well, your photos don't look right. Like, you just gotta eat it, man. Like,
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
is what it is.
Like if there was a shadow area there, just figure out how you could get more lighting in those areas.
Yeah. So
Like,
I
don't.
like
You know,
because I don't want my shit to be
you
drowned.
got to
You
make it undeniable. It got to be
know?
undeniable.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah,
And
like that's what I'm saying. Like when you at this level, brush your ass off. Don't let the camera beat you.
yeah.
Like,
Facts.
that's it.
I submit,
Facts.
I submit my 4-way every time to the chat. Let them Negroes look at it real quick. What y'all think? Da 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 da. And I knew my crown shot picture was brighter than the rest, but out of all the flicks that I took, that was my best one. So I used that one, and I'm proud of that crown picture. You know what I'm saying? Out of the top shots, I took because some people take pictures in different clothes and shit. I took pictures. Pictures with a jacket on. I took pictures with a jacket on. I submitted all the jacket pictures. I took pictures with just a white t-shirt on. I took pictures. I put a little oil in my hair. All that shit. I took pictures. I took hella pictures. You know what I'm saying? And that was the 4 that I put together. Was what I'm saying?
At
That
the
was
end.
it. That was
Yeah.
it.
And
So
some so
you
I'm
know,
gonna say this.
and I feel like I don't know. I didn't know what Shannon's pattern looked like beforehand, but I was confident with my 4-way. You know what I'm saying? I'm confident in my 4-way. I was willing to risk the not so direct but direct top shot because I
Mhm.
knew that you could see everything that you didn't see right here in the back. I wasn't
Yeah.
trying to hide nothing. I was confident in that. I said, if I lose directs on that, that's fine. I'll take that. But I know for a fact that I got connects. You know what I'm saying? It's going. And then when I seen the 4-ways beside each other, I'm like, oh, this about
But if
that
if
one. You know what I'm saying?
It's up. It's
I'm
up.
like, Shannon about to smoke my ass, man.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
What's up?
okay, this about to be a good one. Bet,
What you
bet.
say? What you say, Ooze?
I'm saying so when they count and you're at the elite battle like this, you gotta make sure you like directs and quality. You do not want that to be a factor on this level. The factors should be everything else. Like you
Not
gotta
right
say, I better
now.
get a
Not
tie.
right now. Not right
Yeah,
now.
because it could be quick if you come in. You like, I'm gonna accept this risk. That risk it might end up counting, and it's gonna
So
be
do you
clear
feel
as day.
this and quality was the deciding factor here?
I feel like it played a role in why people was able to give the overall to him because it's a tie battle. Like it's
But
basically
I don't
close
feel
like
like
that.
based off of the votes, I don't feel like based off the first two votes, I don't feel like because
Just
flow,
count them up.
I feel like that's a major category. I feel like connects is a major category. I feel like crown is definitely a major category. If I'm going to put these categories in order from least to greatest, then
You
crown.
can't. That's what I'm saying. You can't do that.
I know. I'm talking about me. If I was to put them in order from least to greatest, I will put quality directs down at the bottom like they are in the category list. They are at the bottom.
I would
We
say
don't get
the categories do have some kind of weight. I'd say like the connects, the forks, the definition. Those are like the actual integrity of the pattern, and then you get like the extra credit for like the quality and the directs.
Right.
Yeah, but I do feel
Because
like
it's people who tie those things and still give the battle to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It's people who
but at
I
the same
feel
time,
like direct should be judged first. I feel like direct should be judged first. I feel like the first thing you should see, you look at it, right? I feel like people have an overall opinion, like off looks, of who they think might get this one. Like, damn, wait, two shit cold. All right, boom. Go. Let's look at these directions. Make sure everybody's shit is visible. Make sure they crown, they right side, left side, tops, everything is centered. And now,
I think what it
let's
came
start.
down to. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. My bad.
No, you good. You good, bro. You good.
So like, see though, you killed it with connections, right? You killed it with that. You put directs in the air, and then you also put quality. Your quality could have been a lot better. Waivers 2 quality was better, so that's already 2 categories off tops. Connections you had, and then all of a sudden you have crown, which could go either way. So now he has 2 categories. Yeah, they're not weighted as heavily, but that's 2 categories compared to your 1 category.
Right.
Crown, which could go either way. You know what I'm saying? And then you have flow, which can also
go either way.
Yeah, it could go either way. Just
I
based
feel
on
like
people may have judged the definition based off of those shadowy areas, and I feel like people probably went from side to side. You know what I mean? And judge them.
Especially if you don't got a good quality phone. If your phone can't.
No, my
I
phone
feel like, now.
If your phone can't get that bright,
I can
then
see,
if your phone can't get that bright, then you can't actually judge.
I can see how people. I can see how people probably would have would have said, yo, his shit is more defined, because you can see in all, even in this, these areas that you have the shadow areas in, back here up top here, people can see his shit.
You gotta give him credit.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? People can see all that shit back there. So I can see how somebody may say, yo, he got to get definition, because I can see, even though what you're saying is right, I can see those areas. I can see those areas very, very clear in this actual crowd shot. But I feel like as far as a complete 4-way, they probably gave him definition based off of that factor alone.
It affected it. They didn't give him anything, but it affected the outcome, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, because you could argue like, okay, if you could only see the definition of the waves in that one shot, but you could see the definition in, so basically like you can only see the definition in those spots on your crown shot. But waiver 2, you can see the definition in those areas in every single shot. So it makes it seem like the definition is stronger. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Max.
Hey, I don't got the Pro Max. I got the Pro though.
The
other phone too big, man.
So basically, y'all niggas need to step your phone. Everybody go out and spend $1,000.
Basically, go on iPhone Pro Max. Taking pictures with the Canon now. Fuck that. I'm taking pictures with the Canon. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, niggas been doing it for you.
That's what I do. I have somebody else take the picture that way, and then I check the picture. Like
you're using the back camera too. That's another thing. You might not have to get a whole new camera. You might be just using the wrong camera on your phone.
Gigi, use your actual professional camera when you take pictures, or use your phone?
I did it on one battle. I did it on Tony's battle. You're not about to play me.
You took professional pictures.
Can we pull up Tony's battle? Can we pull up Tony's battle? Because I did want to ask Uzo about his vote on that one too. Me and Tony's battle. We already put Shannon and Tony's battle, because we all battled each other. The only person, we all battled each other this weekend. So
go ahead.
Me and Shannon battled.
You lost that battle too?
No, I won.
Yeah, they battled after the fact, right?
Yeah. So, but I wanted to ask Uzo why he voted the way he voted on that on Tony and Shannon's battle, but he didn't vote the same way. And I know it's two different battles, but he gave Shannon connects on 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 me and Shannon's battle, but he gave Tony connects on Tony and Shannon's, and I get connects on me and Tony's.
It's because of his top and his crown. We don't you understand?
Who won this battle?
I won this battle.
Okay. And you was asking about
You,
what?
it was
Sorry,
unanimous, right?
I was,
My
and
bad.
okay, let's go to the vote.
Was it somebody?
Uzo didn't vote on this one. I'm just going.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
He didn't vote on this one, but I'm asking
Okay.
about the connects aspect. If Tony get connects over Shannon in one battle, you know what I'm saying? Why didn't I get connects over Shannon in that battle too? And I got him over Tony. You get what I'm saying?
The discrepancies.
She got him over Tony, but she didn't get him over him.
Yeah, that's why I'm
closer battle.
Huh?
The Shannon battle is a much tighter battle than this. This ain't even close.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about connects. I'm just talking about forks. That's it.
It wasn't. We counted the forks. How many was it? What was it wasn't a glaring difference from you to him. It was like one or two, right? We counted all the forks in that battle. We marked them.
Yeah, but I ain't talking
all of us did.
about them today. I'm talking about like when you voted the other day. Like that's what I'm asking.
That's the same thing that happened the other day. Like it was close. I gave it to him. I didn't give it to him, but
you don't feel like
the
forks was close in this battle?
No, hell no. Close by count, not close by disruption and president.
Because we got to count the forks. That's why I'm asking you. As far as by counting the forks.
If you can count them, go ahead.
Count what forks? Tony's forks?
We already counted them. We counted them last time.
Yeah. You got you have what, 5, Cito?
4.
4. Tony got 2 on his top. You got the one in the middle and the one on that left side. That's a 4. His crown, yeah, one that's not going in.
One on the right side.
That. Right side where?
Behind the ear. Like up and above behind
the
ear.
bottom. Or...
Yeah, like right here.
Yeah, one of the
It's
like it just wasn't close. Like it wasn't close.
Oh, I see. Yes. I see. Okay. That's 3, 4.
So that's 4 and 4, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's
you can also count. It's a definition issue, but you can count this right here. This right here. That's not going into the crown directly.
Right. So now you gotta go to presentation and
that's the definition.
Out the better ones.
Yeah, definition. I give it to Cito because of that crown. That crown is throwing me off. It's easy. Crown. Yeah, I give it a definition. You know what I'm saying?
That's easy.
I give Cito definition on that. Me personally.
Right. Where he lacks, she got it. It's clear as day. Like it's easy.
Yes.
Like that makes it easy. In the situation, that makes it easy. But in the situation with you and Shannon, that ain't the same.
Okay. I mean, I'm just asking because the same 2 categories that you gave Shannon, I won over Tony, but you gave it to Shannon.
Yeah. Tony and Shannon.
Huh?
He's saying there's 2 different waivers. He's saying 2 different waivers.
I get that, but that's what I'm saying. Like, and I hate doing that, but we all battled each other. That's why I'm saying I can compare these because we all battled each other. You get what I'm saying? We all battled. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what was the difference? Like, was it couldn't have been a huge difference. Obviously, we just marked it, so it wasn't a huge difference. That's why I was like, why is Tony getting connects over Shannon, but I'm not getting connects over Shannon? And I battled Tony and won connects over Tony.
Well, it was
both of y'all won connects.
We didn't dive into
go that far.
Shannon's. Yeah, we didn't go that far into you and Shannon's battle until after we talked about Tony and Shannon. So
right, but that's why I was asking about his vote on that day. You know what I'm saying? Like we dove into it today, but that was my whole purpose of hitting him up about his vote. Like, okay, so what are you seeing that I don't see? So that's all I'm asking you right now. So if we could pretend like we didn't even go over these battles, what did you see that I didn't see? What did you see that I didn't see between the 2 battles and we battled each other?
In regards to
In
connects,
regards to connects, in regards to definition.
so when we talking connects, you got on your top shot, you got a fork at the back,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
He got a fork all the way at the hairline that I really
But
don't
you
gotta
didn't mark
count.
that one,
I
right? You didn't mark that
don't.
one that day. You didn't mark that one that one day,
That
right?
was tough. That's a
I
tough one to call,
So,
I
CeeLo.
don't have
That
to
was a
mark
tough
it.
one to call. That's a tough one. That
You
hairline
know what I'm saying?
performance.
So
I don't agree
I
with that.
didn't mark that when I see. I don't think I marked that
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
compared the two.
I wouldn't.
I don't think I marked that.
I wouldn't have seen that. I wouldn't have called that one a fork either. Me personally.
right. And then the crashing, as far as the waves crashing in his crown, both waivers had waves crashing in the crown. One had a fork, one had one crashing. Your crown, one wave, the wave or first wave over the top, go all the way around to the other side, like
Right.
180, like almost like the top of a 360 pattern,
But
basically. And
ours,
then the second wave
his,
crashes,
Shannon's do the same thing. His go all the way around too.
but it's not as bad as yours.
We got two different tops.
That's not the point.
Yeah, you mentioned this the other day. You said something about you got to pick a pattern. You got a 360
You
top.
do got to pick a pattern.
Why? Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the thing.
That's where you got to finish your
why are
crown.
we
You don't got to pick a pattern. You got to finish it.
why are we judging off of patterns? You comparing my
I
pattern
got to.
as far as he got a 360 swirl, I got 540s, but you want me to pick between having a straight top 540 or regular 540.
Yeah, you have to fix that.
That's what you told
You
me.
got to.
It. But that's the
You
future.
have to fix that. Like you have to.
You're
You're gonna always be in this situation if you don't.
I've never been in this situation before.
Nobody has told you that the flow directly out of your top, right where that issue is. When I'm telling you that you got a 360 top, nobody ain't gonna tell you that. Nobody gonna tell you
I had the same pattern. That's just a fork, bro. That's what I'm telling you. That's just a fork. I've had the same pattern. So
you're gonna have to deal with that for
that
a
was the
long
purpose. That was the reason why I put those pictures of me, Shannon, and Elvin's top shots on ES. Y'all comparing me saying that this is my top should look like Shannon's, and it shouldn't. My top should look like Elvin's when he had top 40s. And it just got
when somebody says like when somebody shoulds you, it don't matter.
What?
When somebody tells you something should this or something should that, it don't matter. That ain't the vote. That ain't the vote. Like some people can say anything. Like that ain't the vote.
Because you told me that the top of my crown.
Yes, I'm gonna tell you all kind of stuff as a waiver. That's what we do. That's what for me as a waiver, I ain't never been the guy to be on here and be like hominous, dominus. You know, I ain't never been him. Like I'm a bullshit you on these pages.
Yeah.
Oh well, look, don't bullshit me, man. Cause don't bullshit me, cause I'm for real.
Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm not telling you wrong. At the same time, I'm telling you the truth. I'm like, hey, you got a flow issue. I can say you got a flow issue at the top. I was nice about it. I was like, I'm still gonna give her.
Banks, pull way back up.
Because the battle's that close. I could be nice about it and justify my decision. Like, and this is what it is.
Okay.
This battle wasn't close. The Shannon battle was where you can
justify. Before you get to that fork that's on my top, is the flow not correct?
Is the flow correct? To me, is the crown correct? No. It's misplaced. It's either misplaced or it's not what it's supposed to be.
A crown?
So what part of it makes you think that it's misplaced? This is why I was asking you the other day.
Direct right where the fork is. Like where the fork is.
The fork is really outside of the crown now. Or you talking about the one that's going into the crown, right? You talking about that one?
So you're saying, yeah, you saying you got 540s, you're gonna leave it with only those 4 waves going into your crown.
Yes. Why would I change it? They all going into the crown.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like if you pull up me and Shannon's battle, are literally coming off the crown, it looks the same, bro.
Yeah, it does. It looks very similar.
If she leave it with 4 waves going into the crown, that way her top looks with the flow issue, where the waves start transitioning around the back of her head real fast, it ain't never gonna fix.
Look, what's different about it? His wrap around even more than mine does.
Nah, not even close. I don't know why nobody ain't saying this, man. Come on, y'all gotta stop.
Does his not wrap around more than mine does?
As far as what? The bottom of his crown?
Yeah.
I don't see the issue. It's just that she has a fork right there in that area, and Shannon
Well,
does.
it's disrupting. Can we agree? It's disrupting what the goal is,
No,
and if you can see it
she
in the
could get that
waves.
fixed. She could get that fixed. It ain't like their pattern is
That's the
any
same
different.
thing. That's the same thing as saying she got to fix it, right? Like she can get it fixed. Like I said that. I said you're gonna have to fix it.
Yeah.
No, you
No, no,
told me
no.
I need to slant my top
But
or
yeah,
pick a
you
pattern. That's
trying
what you
to.
I
said.
never. I'm saying your crown. We all sit here and scream. Your crown is the foundation. Your crown is this. Your crown is that. It's dope 540 waivers out here with dope crowns. I haven't seen one with just 4 waves closing to their crown and it looked right. You telling me you're gonna keep it like this and it's gonna look right, and I'm saying I don't believe that. I
So,
don't think you're gonna be able to do that,
so
and I
what
can
would
say
be the
that.
solution? What would be the solution here?
I said that. I said you're gonna have
Slant the
to.
top. Why would
You're
I
gonna
do
have to shift. I know you don't want to do it, right? Because you got all the way to this point in your
Listen,
journey, right?
Cito. Do not do
I'm
that.
not
Yeah.
slanting nothing.
That is dumb.
Keep it. Like
That
you
is
gonna keep
dumb.
it.
How are you gonna Uzo,
And that's what I'm.
did you ever have a swirl
Jeezy.
before? Did
Jeezy.
you ever
See, I
have a
got to it
swirl before?
right
That
now.
don't make no
I sent
sense.
it to
You're
you.
giving
Stop. I
wrong
sent it to you.
advice. Slanting
This
your
is not
top with the
advice. I'm
crown
not
like
telling her
that,
what to do. I'm not telling her what to do. I said you're gonna have to do something. Whatever that is, it's up to you. But
it's
you
not
got three
slanting your
waves on
top.
the bottom. They come all the way around, and I guess they close into your crown, however you want to say it, right?
So, what is the difference between me and what Shannon's is doing?
Yes,
Nothing,
I gave y'all
nothing,
time.
No,
nothing.
but I'm not saying that. You saying that my crown is worse than his. That's what you said on the
I'm
live.
saying your crown is disrupting your flow, and it's apparent
So
on your
is
top.
okay. So is his crown disrupting his flow?
No,
What's the difference?
the difference is the forks, not the flow. Y'all got you got bigger waves than him.
Right. I agree. I got bigger waves than him, and I think
And
I
if
had
you look, yeah, so
him too.
like if you look on the left side of your crown where the two forks is kind of connected, the two waves right there, excuse me, I can almost guarantee if you keep brushing it like that, it's gonna make a fork come out the other side of your top.
What?
Those 1, 2, 3 waves from the bottom of the middle go left. But they all 1, 2, 3. They ain't moving like that.
You
They ain't
talking
spinning
about
like that, Jeezy.
you talking about on her top?
You,
No, on the left side of her crown on the bottom.
Lord,
Banks, I'm about to send you something, Banks.
Oh, right
One, two,
here.
three, click them. Go no
Right
the other
here.
way. Go up. Go up.
Are you
Lord,
talking about right here? This area here?
Yeah, that's going. It's not enough space. You can see it. Either it's gonna
No.
move out or it's gonna be one of like it's gonna you gonna have to move this, right? I don't care how you do it.
Lord,
It's not
You
none of
talking
my
about
business.
these waves right here, Uzi?
They look fine to me.
Lord have
They
mercy.
crashing into the top. The top wave is dominant. It's going all the way from the top all the way back down 2 waves later, and it's connecting. And it's connecting like it's literally connecting to that middle wave in the bottom.
Are you saying
Hold
it's coming
on.
all?
Hold
You saying
on.
it's coming all the way around?
Hold on, Banks. I'm gonna
It's
send you
right
something.
there. Now, can you brush it and present it in another picture? Yeah, of course. But this the picture we dealing with.
Lord,
Okay.
This
Okay.
is all facts. Like it's right here in front of y'all. Erase all the lines, Jeezy. I mean, not Jeezy. What am I talking about, Banks?
Lord have mercy.
That Jeezy, you said it on Instagram too. You trying to cap right now.
No. Listen, I don't see. I would tell her to keep doing what you're doing. Go ahead and knock out that fork that's on that top like that, and
That's
And see
it.
what happened.
keep doing what you're doing.
And see
There's
what
nothing
happened.
that she needs to change up to do. There's nothing that you need to change. She just needs to knock out that fork. That fork needs
I'm about to
to
show
get down.
you what it looked like when my crown wasn't in that spot. And this is a me and Shannon battle. I'm about to show you what it looked like when my crown wasn't in the spot that it's in right now.
Lord have mercy. Her
Yeah,
crown
this
is.
is no. This all normal, man. People move their crown 3, 4 times. It's all normal.
I
This
agree,
ain't.
but I'm not moving it back into the spot where you want me to move it
I
at.
never said where to move it.
No, I know,
You
but
know
I
what
know
I'm saying?
where you telling me to move it because you saying my
I'm not. I never said
all the
that,
way
man.
around.
Don't say that. I never said that.
Okay. Lord have
See what I'm saying?
Lord
Y'all
have
say y'all be doing a lot of talking. I never said that.
okay.
Don't be
I
putting words
know.
in my nigga
I
Uzi's mouth.
know.
He ain't say that. He ain't never said that.
Hold on,
All right.
Banks. Damn, that's a fire top shot right there, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
That's old too.
Hey, that's last year.
You see the flow? That flow look. That flow look better than the one in the 4-way.
Cause the fork is there, bro.
You see that fork
I'm
that's on the
just
top?
saying. I'm
You
just
see that
saying.
fork that's on the
The
top?
fork is
That's
there.
the same fork. That
That's
fork that's on the top, right
Man, look.
around. That's the same fork that traveled over there to that
We're not
corner.
talking about the fork. I'm talking
there
about
you
the
go,
flow.
Banks.
Y'all talking
It's
about the
okay.
forks. I'm talking
It's
about the flow.
okay.
Y'all talking about the forks.
My crown was in a different spot than before. Bring it up.
Okay. Yeah, it was off center.
Man, so when I put it where it's at now it's not gonna work. Now those waves is at the top, they wrapping around more. I don't see what the problem is. I kicked
It's
it out
just a
and I moved the crown in.
I mean, it's a part of the game. Like, okay,
Congratulations.
I'm not opposing you. I mean, it's a part of the game. You move it, you take
But
what
I'm
come with it.
saying you voted on that because you said you gave him crown because my crown was under swirled.
It
Hey,
is.
Tito. Hey, can I interject real quick? I don't talk to nobody about beehives because I don't have a beehive.
I don't got
I
one either.
talk to people about swirls because I have a swirl. I ain't never had a beehive, so I ain't giving nobody advice on your beehive. I have never once gave somebody advice on a beehive.
Man.
But you
I could give
can.
you,
But you can.
You can.
I can, but I'm not finna say. I'm gonna tell you to go see Nate.
Go see a beehive waiver.
I'm gonna go
Facts.
tell you to see a beehive waiver. Now,
Facts.
I know the swirl and Uzo. You're wrong.
Put that swirl next to Jeezy swirl. Then
You're
tell me I'm
wrong.
wrong.
100 times again.
You
You're wrong.
capping. Everybody see that, bruh.
Hey man.
I get what
Hey,
he's saying though.
listen.
Everybody see that. He know the truth.
I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate it,
You
man.
trying to troll me, bro.
Yeah,
You just trying to troll me right now. Stop,
we're gonna
stop
we're
doing
gonna
these
be
waivers
here
like that.
all day. We're gonna be all day, and I ain't got the time. I know I was late today. I want to apologize to everybody who was waiting on me.
Yeah, your ass is big.
Jeezy, my bad. Cito, my bad. Everybody who was waiting on this live, I apologize. I had a rough weekend, a very long weekend. I didn't get much sleep. My body took it out on me last night, and I slept through a lot of things, but I guess I needed that. But we're here now because God works in mysterious ways. So I thought I had to be to work at 6. I had to be to work till 10.
Damn.
We're here now, and we're here now. We're here now. TC, I appreciate the motivational speech you gave me this morning or this afternoon, this evening. But we're here now. And can I please say something before we do go? Before we do get out of here, I spoke on it earlier, and I feel like I want to reiterate now that everybody's here. Please don't bring this man up to me no more.
Man, I'm getting out of here.
Don't bring
Don't do
this
that,
man
man.
up to me no more.
Then
Don't say his name to me no more. OG Glenn, I see you. It's easy. Apologize to me. Apologize to me. Don't look at it.
I talked to Danny.
Did you?
I talked to Danny yesterday. Yesterday, I talked to Danny.
Did he contact you? You contacted him.
Come on, you know what happened.
Okay.
God, man.
That was a horrible crown pick. He could have did better than that.
He could have stayed in the sense. He should have just stayed in the house with this, man.
The top. I know, cause he showed me some fire pics with the white background. I was like, why you didn't do that? Why'd you go outside? Like the outside picture was wild, but I ain't sleeping on Danny though.
All right, don't sleep on that, man. I'm high too. Sleep on that.
Out. Y'all better stop this shit, man.
Yeah, I'm
Stop
sleeping
this
on
shit,
that.
y'all.
Danny, come
Stop
on.
it, man. Stop the nonsense, man. Stop.
Jeezy hope. Jeezy, that's a lot of hope.
Stop the nonsense.
The great Jeezy hope right now.
I don't care who y'all talk about him versus. Don't put it towards me. Don't mention my name with this
Get
guy.
back on the camera. Don't try to hide on the desk.
Banks, run up.
No, for what? For
Run
what?
up.
For
Run
what?
up.
Danny don't want this problem. Danny don't want this problem.
Danny done called you out 3 times on the
Hey, yo, Jeezy, what am I going to battle him for? What?
All right.
For this? For this? I'm battling him for this?
Listen,
No.
anybody call me out on the pages multiple times, they get me.
Jeezy.
You battle EY3?
Jeezy.
Did
Why
I
would I
battle?
battle Danny?
Yeah, you battling when he first called you out?
Danny?
Uzo,
No,
what we doing?
EY3 back in. What the world going on?
Why would I battle Danny?
Uzo, what we doing? You bringing up old stuff right now.
I'm messing with you because you
I didn't
see.
even know who
What's
Uzo
the
was. I didn't even
current Banks? I'm saying, like,
know
what
who
we
3
really do?
was. I wasn't even on the pages like that.
You wasn't. I thought you was on the banner. I recall.
I mean, but that's when I was like, I've been on the banner for so long, bro. I wasn't really tripping like that, so I wasn't really on the pages for him to sit here and see his call.
Hey man, don't bring Danny around here.
Oh, just messing with
Don't speak of Danny's name in my podcast anymore. Don't talk. Don't come in the comments. You ducking Danny. I don't want any of this.
You
No
ducking,
more of this.
you ducking Danny for sure.
How many times have y'all battled? Like, him
Accept this
and,
Like
man's
like three times.
who?
Me and
So
Danny
who
battled
went? Who
like
up?
three. Who's up? What do you mean who's up?
Oh, that's an insult. My bad. I
What
ain't
do you
know.
mean who's up? Danny has never beat me. Ever.
accept this man.
That's how I talk to Danny too.
For what?
Do y'all know why? Do y'all know why I answer Danny's calls?
Why?
Because you bored.
Because
Because
of
you're
people
bored.
like
Because
no,
you're
no,
bored.
no.
That's a fact, though.
No. It's because of people like Banks.
Oh,
Now, throw Danny to the side and don't put respect on his pattern.
disrespect.
I answer for Danny because Danny needs that person that's gonna
On this,
his
respect
call.
on this. Listen, you gotta talk to me nice. If you got this, if this is your pattern, you gotta talk to me nice.
He lost this one.
Hey, Banks, man, you know, hey man, I'm really trying to see where I'm at right now. You think me and you can line it up? You know what I'm saying? Like I like to line it up with you to see. You know what I mean? I know you coming back from whatever. You know, I'm trying to get back. You know, let's line it up a little exhibition. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see where I'm at. I can respect that. But when you come on my platform or on Facebook, wherever, and you say these blasphemous things about me, I'm ducking you. I don't want this smoke. You're going to kill me. You're going to smoke me and all this other shit. No, sir. I don't want to battle you. For what? Hey, now I'm being defensive and saying for what? For what is the reason behind this?
We all say wild things sometimes to get the battle. That's all he's doing right now.
Listen, man, you don't have a pattern. You don't have a pattern that it don't line up. You can't talk like that when your waves look like this. You cannot.
I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna be the end of it. Something happened to Danny tomorrow.
God forbid.
God forbid something happened to Danny tomorrow. You would say, "Man, I should have gave him that battle. I should have gave him that battle." Dang.
Are you asking me if I would say that, or you feel like I would say that?
I feel like you
okay.
would. I feel like I would think that. Dang, I should have gave him the battle. That would have been something good for him. You know what I mean? That'd have been. He would have. You know that.
Why rush him into an early grave? Why? You know what I'm saying?
He would have died today and
today and tomorrow. For what? What?
We have to go live and tell Banks to open his closet up.
He died because Banks killed him. Banks battled him, and he smoked him, and then he couldn't take the face, he couldn't face the defeat, and he offed himself. Knock on wood. Shout out to Danny. I don't hate Danny. Yeah, this is all wave talk. All wave talk. But Danny knows better. He knows better than this. That's the thing. Danny been around for a long time. He's had pictures and collages and battles where he's looked like, okay, Danny, you look good. But this is not acceptable. If you're gonna come at me, don't come at me like that.
Yeah, this thing.
Talk to me nice, man. Talk to me nice. GZ is
anyone TWK, he out here looking crazy.
Hey, I answer Danny's calls. That's
Listen,
all.
It's not about that. What was you doing? Was you cutting hair? Let me ask you, were you cutting hair?
No, I was getting.
No. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Were you cutting hair?
No,
don't you what?
I was getting something to eat.
You were in the drive-thru.
I was in my car.
In the drive-thru?
I was driving.
By yourself?
I was by myself.
Okay, so the family wasn't around. Okay, continue.
Family wasn't around. He hit me up. I had pulled in the driveway.
Okay.
Danny talked to me about this battle. He thought he won. I said, Danny, come on now.
He thought he won?
Danny thought his crown was better. I said, Danny, come on, that top. It's not direct. You lost directs. Come on now, that crown, you lost directs.
What did he say?
Hey, no,
what did he say? What did he say?
He agreed with me at the end all be all. He agreed with me. He just wanted to talk to somebody. End all be all. He just wanted to talk to somebody. And I knew that. I said, Danny, nice talking to you. I gotta go eat though. I'm gonna go in the house and go eat. All right, geez.
Did you order coffee? Oh, you talked to him from the restaurant to the house?
Hmm?
Did you order coffee while you were on the phone with him?
I was driving. No, I
Did you
didn't.
order? Okay, yeah, okay.
There was no order while I already had got my food.
Oh, you okay? Okay. You leaving the restaurant when he called you.
I'm leaving.
So you had that moment. You had a moment in your life where you was like, I'm just driving. I'm not doing nothing. If anybody was to call you, you'd answer the phone.
No. This is Danny calling me. This is Danny calling me, and I know Danny has been calling me for 2 times already. I already ignored those other 2.
Okay, I got time. I got time to deal with this right now.
My heart right now, I got to answer this one. This is Danny.
Oh, you keep saying this is Danny when you already ignored it twice. Why didn't you say that the first time?
Because I was doing something. I can't talk to you right now, Danny. I did that twice already. 3rd time, I can't do it. The 3rd time, come on now. I'm answering for Danny.
Niggas do it 4, 5, 6, 7 times.
Niggas
do it all the time. You're the only one. You're the only one that thought it was a good idea to answer that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what though? You probably did something for him that he needed to hear. He needed to hear that. I guess
he needed an ear. Think about people needing an ear to express themselves.
Okay.
Thinking about the bigger picture here. Y'all thinking about, oh, it's Danny, you know what I mean? Oh man, I don't want to talk to him. He gonna be
You don't know the capacity of Danny that we know the capacity of Danny.
What are you talking about? Listen, Danny sends me so much.
He does.
Danny, I have the right to ignore Danny. I have the right to send Danny.
How long has this been happening?
Ever since I accept Danny. I don't know what.
How long ago was this?
I don't even know. But what, like,
has it been for 4 years?
No.
Okay, so you gotta understand. You have experienced Danny in the capacity that other of us have experienced Danny in. Okay, so you're a couple of months of messages and all that in comparison to 4 years of this.
Danny has changed. He told me, Jeezy, you wouldn't have liked the old me.
He's still the same.
I was a little wild. I'm gonna be honest. What people say about me, I was a little wild, but I'm not the same. And I see that.
In the comments, y'all, has Danny changed? Danny's still the same nigga. He's still the same person, but you did not get in the dose of it
as much as he used to.
He what?
Danny ain't hitting you up as much as he used to.
Danny knows better than to hit me up. He's not gonna get the proper response that he's looking for, so he quit. Sometimes you gotta quit. Danny used to hit me up all the fucking time.
Exactly.
And say crazy shit to me about battling and I'm gonna beat you, and like it was just a mess. It was a mess.
And he does do it. Does he do it anymore?
He doesn't, because I have talked to Danny and told Danny to stop hitting me up.
No, that's changed.
Okay, I told Danny to stop.
That's changed,
right? Danny changed. OG Glenn, you don't know. You don't know. He has not changed. Danny, well, can we talk about your apology to me? I would appreciate it.
Okay, let's talk about it. Let's end this off right. The only reason why you're alive today is because you found out that you didn't have to go to work until later. You bailed on us all. This live isn't as great as the 2 o'clock live. This is I feel bad live. This is I gotta make it up. I can't let it go like that. Jeezy, right. Dang, I feel bad. I got off. I feel bad. Let me call in and tell him I can't come in until 10. I think a call was made. I have a right to assume. Hey, man, I can't come in until 10. Halloween. I can't come in till 10. All right, no problem, Banks. You've been working hard all week. We see what you're doing. We like how you move. You got great personality. You got a great personality. We don't want to lose you. Take your time on coming in. I commend you on picking it back up and saying, you know what? I'm going to make the call. I'm going to do this. And I am going to look out for the people that look out for me. And I'm going to go live. But where you went wrong, sir, is you still lack the advertisement to tell people, hey, y'all, my bad. I'm still going live today at so-and-so o'clock. I know I missed
That's
2.
That's one.
I know I missed 2 o'clock. But hey, we're going to pick it back at 4.
That's 6.
6?
I started at 6.
Oh my goodness.
No, you good. You good though. That was a great point. That's the only thing that I do regret about the situation.
So
is that I should have reached back out and said, yo. And the thing about it, we talked about this too, G's. Sometimes I downplay the impact of the show. I do. Like for me, it's big to me, but I don't think that it is as serious to the community as it is to me. So or to you. Sometimes I downplay with you how you feel about it. You always get on me, right? So sometimes I feel like, that's just G's. But today I did get some messages from some people who was like, yo, bro, where you at? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on? And I appreciate those people who reached out. Salute. But I did not call out of work. I will never do that. I'm never calling out of work. That's what pays my bills. Yes, I monetize now, but I gotta go to work. Okay, that's still I'm not at call out of work monetize. I get some gas. I can fill my tank up. Monetize money. Okay, let's put it there first of all. Okay, this week I can fill it up for this week. Monetize money now. But even my clothing line, which is doing great, wavealumni.com. Y'all make sure y'all go support. But yes, I'm not at a point in my life yet where I can call out of work. Because once that happens, I'm quitting. I'm quitting work. Once I can call out, I'm quitting. Now, but yes, what I said was correct. I was on overtime. I had to go in 4 hours early to those of y'all who do work and have jobs and know, when someone calls out or not going to be there on their vacation, they make you come in early to cover that shift, right? So I was supposed to be in at 6. My shift is from 10 to 6:30 a.m. So I went there and the guy was there. So this is just how God works, right? So I went there, he's there. I go to my supervisor, say, yo, he's here, can I go? Like, oh yeah, we try to call you, we don't have your number. They will never have my number. You will never be able to call me. So she was looking at me like, hey, yeah, we ain't got your number, bro. I'm like, oh, all right, it's cool. I'm out though. Like, no, you're not about to get my number. Hell no. So, so I took that opportunity to go live and make it up to you guys about, and again, I didn't realize how serious you guys took the show. And as far as me being here and, but that was a mistake that will never happen again. I appreciate y'all. I really do appreciate everybody who comes out and support every week, every day, every breakfast crew, every lunch rush, every wave table talk, every interview, every whatever's going on. I appreciate it. Even the clothing line, I do appreciate y'all. I do. So, yes. So there's no apology to be made here, Jeezy, at all. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Why do I need to apologize?
Because I don't remember everything you had said, but it was like, you doubted me. You didn't have faith in me. You didn't believe that I could fix this.
You just sat up here and told everybody you went to work.
I did. But I was gonna go live tomorrow and fix everything. I was gonna do a big giveaway, all that stuff. But I'm here now.
Why
Giveaway's canceled. Giveaway's canceled. For all seriousness, nah. You don't owe me an apology. What 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 it was just that I appreciate people may take it as a joke, but I take it. I thought I know how you are. So you went live and you said some things, and some of it was play, but some of it was serious. I know when you saying stuff to be funny, and I know when you saying stuff like, "Yo, for real though, I was waiting. I'm off today, bro. Like, what the fuck happened?"
Right.
And with the situation at hand, with the controversy that was displayed over the weekend, we needed to talk about it. We needed it here. We needed to table this as a community. And I apologize. I let y'all down. You know what I'm saying? For the 2 o'clock show. Okay.
The 2
But we
o'clock.
here now for the 2 o'clock show. But we are here now. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't appreciate how you had your wife involved. That I was taken back from that. I didn't believe that was necessary. You know what I'm saying? Just in the background here.
Okay.
And but your lips wasn't moving. And I'm like,
listen,
I'm like, who's that in the background? And she posted like, yeah, she came in like, yeah, I was waiting too.
All right, Banks, I'm gonna be real with you on that one. She happened to show up at the shop while I was cutting my hair, and she stayed. So then when he's talking about, come on, Banks, man,
yeah,
I'm waiting on you.
Yeah,
so came behind and was like, yeah, I'm waiting on you too.
It definitely hit me in the chest. But yes, I did feel bad. But again, I had a very, very long weekend. I was up late Saturday night. And I got up early. I was running around Sunday. Yeah, I know I had things to do Saturday. I had my photo shoot. Some of y'all seen pictures, but I was up dealing with that, and I had a conversation with my manufacturer. Me and him is beefing right now. And that was taking a lot of my time because his time frame is different from ours. I normally talk to him at work, which is in the middle of the night, because he's in Pakistan. So it was like when his work hours are our sleep hours, 10 at night, and then throughout the morning, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. So I was up dealing with him and getting everything situated with that. And then last night was kind of the same deal. I had a long day yesterday, and then I thought I was going to be able to get up. And I did not set an alarm, but my ringer was up. I did get a lot of missed calls. I didn't hear anything. But yes, it was my fault. I should have set that alarm. I should have set that alarm. But it won't happen again. Again, it will not happen again. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. I mean, we're here now. We're here now. I feel like we had a good show. I feel like everybody got to express themselves. And Uzi got to come on here and get put on trial. And he expressed himself very well. I think you were being very critical of Shannon. What is going on with this you and Cito situation? Can we talk about that briefly?
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Now, is that relationship growing into best friends, or like how me and you are, or?
I think a big pause needs to be like administered in all of this.
A pause for what? We have a relationship. I didn't say. I said a friendship. People have relationships. You have a relationship with your kids. You have a relationship with your mom. You have a relationship with your pop. You have a relationship with your brother, your cousin. Your relationship. Now to define, I did say friendship. It's friendship.
Being that I know you personally,
not like a sexual relationship. That's gay. You know what I mean? That would be something that I'm not into. Whatever. But anyway, again, never mind that. Anyway, is she your new best friend? That's the question at hand. Are me and you not best friends anymore?
That no one ever said that.
I'm feeling like it though. I'm feeling like there's a disconnect here between me and you. I feel like lately there's been a lot going on, and you've been mad at me a lot lately. I'm feeling like we're growing apart.
No.
I feel like we're growing apart.
Listen. You brought all of this on yourself. You've done this. Cito has done nothing wrong. I mean, me and Cito cool. I'm not understanding.
I'm just making sure that we straight. Me and you good? Are we good?
We good.
Are we good?
We definitely good, Banks.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the relationship with you and Cito. I don't like what's forming there. I would like you to dial that back a little bit. I'm feeling like I got. like she's trying to take my spot, Flash. You trying to take my spot. Cito, you trying to take my spot, Flash. You can't have it because you ain't got it. Salute to everybody that's tapped in, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm about to get myself ready for work again. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Yo, great conversation today. Shout out to everybody that tapped in. Uzi, Jeezy, Cito, Shannon briefly. Salute to everybody, man. Great fucking battles this past week. That's what the game is. Shit is getting crazy out here. Understand that these battles that y'all seen today that we talked about, it's just another example of how evolved the game is and where we are at right now with the progress in the progression of patterns and brushers and waivers as a whole. It's a different level out here right now. If you're really thinking about stepping out into that arena to where niggas is really out here making that move, I would definitely take what you heard today, and apply it to your four ways, taking four ways, whether it's directs, whether it's your quality. Also take all that shit into consideration because, as much as we like to say what we like to say, but the presentation matters, man. Presentation matters, man. And it may not really be a category like per se on every platform, but it is something that the judges take into consideration. So it's all good. But if you haven't already, please support the brand, support the movement, hit the Cash App if you enjoyed yourself today. $1 or $2, whatever you can do. Support the brand, WavyAlumni.com. And also, please follow me on IG, WavyAlumni22. Please hit that site up. Hit that page up, follow it, like some shit. You know what I'm saying? Do that. Also, if you haven't already, if you don't know, my boy about to drop his shit. I don't like that he named it after himself. I'm going to speak on that again. I don't like that he's calling it Arlo. Again, we know the history with Arlo. We know his previous hashtag, before you know my body, was Mr. Butthole Action. And I don't like that he's naming growth oil after himself. I feel like you should put Arlo and in parentheses underneath Arlo, pause. I doubt that would be better for me. I would feel more comfortable. I don't want anybody to ask me what's in my hair or, what am I using right now. I just feel like I don't like it, Arlo. I don't like it. But this is suit to him. It's a CMOS-based product. And y'all ain't even know this nigga got this shit he got the real, he ain't got no fucking extract. He got the real shit. This nigga's processing this shit. It's like a 7 to 10 day process. Shout out to my homie. The shit is official. Y'all know my shit been fucked up. So I've been waiting to really give y'all they see my picture from last week. Shout out to Arlo. But I'm waiting for a couple more weeks. Use the bottle, keep using it the way I need to be using it to see some real progress. And I think y'all gonna see it too. Shout out to my nigga Arlo. You already know. Y'all make sure y'all hit up his site, www.youknowmybody.net. Also, I gotta do it because I gotta do it. He gonna be tight, but he gotta get it. He gotta get it when he gotta get it. Gotta get it when it. Listen, this nigga is finally dropping this fucking brush. We have been waiting, goddamn. I feel like it's been a year. But he's finally dropping his fucking brush. Y'all make sure y'all go show. Y'all know I hate him and love him at the same damn time. But y'all make sure y'all I know niggas is waiting for this shit. Like, I shouldn't even really have to fucking tell y'all niggas to go out and go do this and go do that. I feel like niggas already know what the vibe is like. Niggas been waiting on this shit for so long. Am I upset that he's doing what he's doing with the minimum and you can only buy a certain amount? Yes, I am upset about it. I'm not afraid to say I'm upset about it. I don't respect it. Okay? I do not respect it. But we are here now. And again, we love the soft brush. Well, I love it for what it is. But I feel like now that I'm back doing more of the brushing that I need to be doing with soft brushing, I wasn't soft brushing for a while. I do have it on deck. But Those of us know this was made for your people. You made this brush for your people. Free world. Papa Doc. You Papa Doc. Jeezy is Papa Doc. You are the leader of the free world. And you made this for them. Now, these next ones coming up, the gold is cute. It's a little medium. It's cute. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. But this motherfucker right here, this bitch right here, yeah. I seen it in your face when you was brushing. You didn't really want to use it because it's hard. And that's what we need. That's what we need. I heard that thing breaking. I said, ooh, that's the one I need. That's the one I need. Out of support, I'll buy 2 of each because that's what I got to do. As my dog, I got to buy 2 of each. It's just got to happen for me. But if you was anybody else, I ain't going to hold you, G's. If you was anybody else, the medium, I might have to scratch that. I ain't getting the medium. The soft, he fooled me with the soft. It's the soft. But now that I'm back, like I said, back on my soft brushing, like I ain't say back. I just really started soft brushing a lot more. I've been using the Black Panther. Those of y'all who don't know, y'all know. The Black Panther joint. I've been using that a lot. But when I get that hard, and it's frustrating because of this. This is how I really feel, right? All jokes aside. If you have this brush, then you know, right? What is frustrating about this brush is it's a softie, yes. But us BDBs, us Corsair, us BDB niggas out here, we need a little bit more pull. We need a little bit more bristle firmness. So what it is that this brush is it's like, this is no cap. Ain't no, I ain't riding. If you don't know, then you don't know. But if you know, keep it a stack. It's a very complete brush. Like, you can complete your session with this brush. Crown, your size, everything. You can use every part of this brush to hit every area of your pattern with this bitch. So it's like, yo, I like this motherfucker, but it's this. I can get a nice, put some oil in and brush with it for about 10 to 15 minutes, to end my session. But if this bitch is a little harder, I possibly wouldn't need to use another brush because this right here covers everything. So with the hard brush coming out, the gold is cute. It's cute. It's nice. It's gold. You got the little new packaging on there. You got the red writing on there. It's cute. But I need that hard. Pause. I need the hard bristle brush. I need that. Yes, sir. We waiting on that. Y'all know where to find it. Like, I don't even really need to have this up. Y'all know where to fucking find it. Y'all know the vibes. But I just want to say, nigga, hurry up. And matter of fact, nigga, it's about time. That's what I should say. It's about time, nigga. Damn. Sheesh. Salute to y'all, man. I'm getting the hell out of here. I gotta go to work. For real this time. Salute to y'all, man. God the mighty knows. Ay.